Hello friends, I'm Shaikh, and today in this video I'll teach you how to create a beautiful and professional business listing website like JustDial and indiamart.com with WordPress. Now first of all, this is the website that we'll be creating in this video. Now let's start from top. So at the top you'll see we have this header. Now this is a custom header. If you want, you can change the style and layout of this header as well. In the header, the left hand side, we have this menu. This is your canvas menu. We have different links and everything. I'll show you about these links later on in this video. Then after that, a very important thing, a search bar. So whatever type of business or whatever specific business that you're looking for, that business is in which city and what type of business you're looking for, you can select that thing. For example, I'm looking for something in New York. So I'll select New York and in the city, and under type of the business, I'll select maybe a restaurant, a gym, coffee shop, car shop, anything like that. So you can select that thing, click on search, and you can search for your specific query. Then after that, we have created several pages over here: about page, blog page, contact facts page. I'll show you how to create these different pages. Then we have different destinations, which means that you can create different pages for different cities. So if somebody wants to see all the different listings, all the different business listings in Chicago, they can click on this thing. Or if they want to see all the different business listings in LA, they can click on this link and they will be redirected to that page. Then after that, we have this option. This is your user menu. As you can see your image. After that, it will display your name. And then you can see the dashboard, profile, my pages, all these things. Now this dashboard is a front-end dashboard. So in this website, your customers and also people who own different shops. So your shop owners and customers will have their own front-end dashboard. And from that front-end dashboard, they can control their account. Then after that, we also have the add place page. So your customers or your owners, business owners can come, they can click on add place and they can submit their place, or they can add, or they can submit their listing, business listing right from the front end. So here, as you can see, they will see this page. This is a simple form. Like first of all, they'll have to enter some general details like the place name, price, all these things, category, place type, and after that highlights. What all highlights or features are available in their space or in their place or in their business place. So it is they have air condition, they have car parking, they can select all these things. Then if it is a restaurant or something like that, they can also create a menu. Even if it is not a restaurant, they can create a catalog type of thing using this menu. Then after that, we have the location, exact location, contact information. So if somebody wants to contact the business owner, they can use this form to contact the person. Then after that, we'll also see how to create additional forms, additional fields. I have not yet created anything, but I'll show you how we can create additional fields. So there are many different fields given to you already. For example, opening hours, social network, all these are different fields. But still, if you think that there are still many things left, I want to create few more custom fields, you can do, and you can create your own custom fields. So once this person enters this thing, they can also create different types of booking. I'll explain you about all these things later on. First, let's see the front end dashboard. So if you click on this dashboard link, you will see this is your front end dashboard. This will display how many active places you have created, how many bookings you have made, total reviews, total views. You can see all these things. Then after that, you can go to profile and you can change your profile details. You can go to my places. You can see these are the places or business listings that you have created. You can also go to bookings. If you have received any bookings, you can see all these bookings from here and you can control these bookings. So if you want to approve or unapprove any specific booking, you can do that thing as well. Now let me actually do one thing, come back to the home page. Now in the home page, you can see first we have this section. Now in this section, we have a big title, discover your city. Then after that, we have some subtitles. So we have 20 city listings, 10 different categories, and 162 different places or businesses. Now again, if somebody wants to search for any specific business or any specific city, they can select this thing. Now in the background, I have uploaded this video. Instead of this video, if you want to upload any image or color in the background, you can do that thing as well. Now if you want to browse things or browse different businesses based on different categories, you can click on these categories. For example, if you want to see only restaurants, you can click on restaurant and now you will see only restaurant listings. Okay, so as you can see, this is how it will look like. And if you open a single restaurant, for example, if you open this bar Fisk, let's see how it looks like. So this is how the restaurant listing or any business listing will look like. People can click on this thing, they can see this thing, or if they want, they can simply drag and drop it like this. Then after that, once they scroll down, they can see the city name, and after that the category. Then after that, they can also see the business name, reviews, and after that all the different options or features available. So this particular business has air condition, car parking, cocktail. They also accept credit cards, and if you want to see more options, they also have reservations option, and this is a no smoking area. Then after that you can see some description about this area, opening hours about this area or about this business place, and if there is any YouTube video or some Vimeo video or any kind of video that they would like to showcase, they can upload that video over here. Then we also have some facts question, so frequently asked questions. If there are any questions like this, the business owner can add these questions. You can also display nearby hotels, and people can come, they can also rate and review this thing. So if you want to add a review or post a review, you can select for service, I'm giving 4-star, value for money maybe 5-star, location was not good so maybe 2-star, cleanliness maybe 3-star, or maybe 4-star. You can also add some photos for reviews, and after that you can type in something about your review and click on submit review, and your review will be submitted. Now at the right hand side you can see, first of all, we have this option, we have the opening closing hours, we have the exact location of this particular business place, and we have some details, the location, the phone number, email address. You can also display few more details over here. This is the website. You can also display few more details. Now if any customer wants to contact this business owner, they can click on send message. Then after that they can simply fill in this simple form and they can click on submit request. If they want, they can also directly contact the business owner. They can call this business owner. Now to do all these things, first of all, your customers or your business owners, first of all, they will have to log in or they'll have to register on your website. Okay, so make sure you remember that thing. If they don't register and if they try to send message or call, they will not be able to do that. So it is very important. Now there are a few more styles available for this business listing. So if you don't like this listing and if you want some other listing style, you can have that thing as well. For example, let me open this one. Okay, this second listing. So let's click on this. Now this is how this listing will look like. Now for the top section, if you want, you can have a single image, or if you want, you can have a carousel like this. Now here, as you can see, we only have this form. So if you want, you can have this form. If you want, you can also display a few more details. And if you want this map, instead of at the right hand side, if you want to display this map at the left hand side in the main section, you can display that thing as well. Again, contact details and opening and closing hours are also displayed over here. So if you want, you can control the layout of this thing as well. If you again come back to the home page, scroll down, you can see this is the trending business section. So you can do one thing, you can charge some extra money from your customers. You can create different packages. So if somebody wants to display their listing on the home page, you can charge them some money and you can display their listing on the home page. So I'll show you how that is done. Then we have featured cities. If somebody wants to see listings only in New York or LA, they can click on that page, or they can click on this link and they can see all those listings. Then we have the about section. You can type something about your business or about yourself, and after that some positive testimonials. You can display that thing as well. Then if you scroll down, we also have the blog section. So in this video I'll also show you how you can create different blog posts and how you can do blogging, and this blogging will help you to generate some extra traffic through Google search results. Then at the bottom we have this footer. Now this is also a custom footer. You can design your footer however you want. So this is the footer, a very simple footer design that we have created. Now there are many different pages. We have seen the search page. If you search for any query and just click on search, this will search for that. If you want to filter out this thing, for example, I want only low price listings, then you can click on this thing. Now as you can see, only low price listings will display. Similarly, if I want listings only in Chicago, so I can tick mark this thing. Now as you can see, this will filter out these things. Similarly, if you want to add few more filtrations, I want to see only listings which has air conditioner, so I can tick mark this thing and you can see only these listings will be featured. If you want to change the listing display style, instead of grid, if you want to change this thing to list, you can click on list, and now this is how it will display. If you want, you can sort by newest, average rating, featured. You can do this thing as well. Then after that, as I said you earlier, we'll also see how to create different pages like the about page, blog page, contact page. I'll show you how you can create these pages as well, so that you have your complete website. Many times it happens that you have the necessary things, but extra things, for example, about contact page, these are not created. So that is not the case. So here we'll create everything from scratch, everything from top to bottom. Now there are many more features available in this website, but I hope now you have a better idea about the website that we'll be creating in this video. Now this was just a simple demo website. If you like this demo website, and if you want to create this exact same website, make sure to watch the complete tutorial. And before you proceed further, make sure to subscribe and click on the bell icon so that you don't miss any future notifications. If you like this video, give a thumbs up to this video, share it with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, whatever social media platform you use. And throughout the video, if you have any doubts, any comments, any suggestions for me, you can always leave them in the comments section below. Now, let's start creating this website. Right, now to create any kind of website, whether it's an e-commerce website, a simple blog, business website, business listing website, any kind of website, we need two basic things: a domain name and a hosting account. A domain name is simply the name or the URL of your website. For example, blogdude.com, youtube.com, justdial.com, google.com, all these things are different domain names. So we'll also have to register a domain name for our website so that whenever someone wants to visit your website, they can simply type in this domain name in the browser URL bar and they can land on your website. Now the second and the most important thing is your website's hosting. Hosting is basically a computer or a server wherein your entire website is saved. So if you see this website from top to bottom, all the different pages, all these different media files, database, in fact this entire website is saved in a server, and that server is running 24/7, so that whenever someone wants to visit your website from any particular country at any given time, they can always see your website live because your website is always up and running. Now hosting is the most important thing about your website because everything related to your website is directly or indirectly dependent on your hosting. So your website speed, your website's performance, the user experience on your website's ranking in Google search results, and even your website security is totally dependent on your hosting. So if you have selected a good and reliable hosting, your website speed and performance will be amazing. User experience on your website will be pretty good. You'll also get better ranking in Google search results and different search results. And with that, for anybody to hack or attack your website, it will be very difficult. But in contrast to this, if you select a cheap and crappy hosting, everything will be opposite of this. Now there are literally thousands of different hosting providers available in the market, but unfortunately only a handful of them are really good enough to consider. But you don't have to worry about this thing. You can simply do one thing: open a new tab and type in blogdude.com/hostinger. In fact, you don't even have to type in this thing. This link is also given to you in the video description below. So you can simply click on that link and you should be redirected to this page. Now here, as you can see, this is the hosting that we'll be using: Hostinger WordPress managed hosting. Now this is the hosting that we'll be using. Now this is the best hosting. This is the most reliable and most affordable hosting. There are many other hostings as well which are very good. For example, SiteGround is a very good hosting, but they are very expensive, like 3 times or even 4 times expensive than this one. And that too, I'm talking about regular hosting. And here we are not getting the regular web hosting. We are getting the WordPress managed hosting. So if you scroll down, you can see they have amazing rating on Trustpilot. So they have amazing reviews, positive reviews on Trustpilot. And if you scroll down, you can see there are 4 different plans, and you can see this is so affordable. So even if you have a very small budget, you can still create your first business website. And again, I'm saying this is WordPress hosting, which is better than the regular web hosting. So if you see this option, if you click on hosting, you can click on web hosting. So this is, as you can see, the regular web hosting. We are not using the regular web hosting. If you click on hosting and if you select WordPress hosting, this is optimized for WordPress websites. So this is the one that we are using. You don't have to click on any link. You can just click on this thing, blogdude.com/hostinger. You'll automatically be redirected to this WordPress hosting page. And here, if you scroll down, you can see there are 4 different plans available. Now for most of you guys, I would recommend you to start with this small plan, WordPress starter plan. And let me explain you what all options or what all features you'll get with this particular plan. So first of all, if you select this plan, with this plan you can create up to 100 different websites. So today, if you want to create this website, maybe for example, let's see, today we are creating this business listing website. Maybe tomorrow, if you want to create another website, maybe another business listing website for some other niche, or maybe another e-commerce website or a blog, anything like that, you don't have to purchase a new hosting plan. You can host all those websites in one single plan. In fact, you can host up to 100 websites in one single WordPress starter plan. So this is very important. And with this plan, you're getting 100 GBs of SSD storage. Now let me first explain you how much storage do we actually need. So if you see this demo website here, as you can see, I've used so many different options, so many different pages and many different layouts and everything. You know, all these different options are created for you. Different media files are used. So this is a pretty big website, but still the size of this website is hardly 100 to 200 MBs, which means that even if you create a website and if it gets very popular, you have thousands of different listings, maybe thousands of different business owner and everything like that, still your website size will hardly be 1 or 2 GB, nothing more than that. And here we are getting 100 GB SSD storage, which is more than enough. Even for multiple websites, even for 20-30 websites, this space is more than enough. And most importantly, we are getting SSD storage. Now most of the hosting providers, they use the HDD storage to host your website. But when your website is hosted on HDD storage, your website speed and performance is really bad, really slow. But here at HostEnjoy, these guys are using the SSD storage, which is super fast. In fact, if you compare SSD storage with the regular HDD storage, SSD storage is around 30 to 40 times faster as compared to the regular HDD storage. So this is really important, especially for improving your website speed and performance. Now with this, you also get free business email account. So instead of a regular email account like nayyar@gmail.com, you can create an email account with your own website name. So my website's name is blogdude.com. So I can create an email like this, nayyar@blogdude.com or support@blogdude.com, contact@blogdude.com, something like that. So we have this feature as well. Then we also have unlimited free SSL certificates. So if you see this demo website, you will see this logpad over here. This is your SSL certificate. So if you have an SSL certificate, you can accept, or if you don't have an SSL certificate, by the way, you cannot accept online payments on your website. And whenever someone will visit your website, Google or Google Chrome will tell them that this website is not secure. So SSL certificate is very important. Then we have unlimited bandwidth, managed WordPress, WordPress acceleration. Now because this is managed WordPress hosting and this is specially made for WordPress websites, speed and performance of your website will be super fast using this hosting. Now there are many more features and functionalities available, but for most of you guys, I would recommend you to just select this option, start with this WordPress starter option. And again, if you select business WordPress or WordPress Pro, you'll get even more features, but for most of you, I think this is more than enough. So select this option WordPress starter and click on the select button. Now you'll automatically be redirected to this page. And here there is some special discount going on right now. So that is the reason why you can see all these things are, this is the pricing that you're getting. But most of the times this is not the pricing, but if you're getting this pricing, just go ahead and purchase it because this is very limited time. But normally you will not see this pricing $299, you will see some other pricing. But whatever the pricing is, you can see there are 4 different plans: 1 month plan, 12 months plan, which is 1 year plan, 2 years, and also 4 years plans. Obviously the higher plan you select, the better discount you will get. So if you select for 2 years and if you scroll down at the bottom, you can see you can buy 2 years of hosting for just $86. Okay, just $85 in fact. For just $85 you can purchase hosting, that too manage WordPress hostings for 2 complete years. Now if you compare it with some other hostings, for example, before this I was recommending A2 hosting. Before HostEnjoy, few years ago I was recommending A2 hosting. Now for A2 hosting, for the very first year you'll have to pay $130. So and here you're getting for 2 years, even like just for the half of that price you're getting this thing for 2 years. So this is a really great thing. And most importantly, the most important thing about HostEnjoy is that the renewal price is also heavily discounted. For example, the regular price is $12.50, but if you see, if you select the 24 months or 2 years plan, even after 2 years when this plan expires and when you have to renew, you don't have to pay $12.50 after 2 years. You'll have to pay just $8 or $9 per month even after 2 years. So renewal price is also discounted. I think HostEnjoy is the only hosting provider in the entire world that provides this option, that the renewal price is also discounted. Normally what happens is, if you're purchasing hosting for the first year for $100, for the second year when you go to renew, you'll have to pay like 3 times the amount, like $300. But here as you can see, the renewal price is also discounted. So this is another great thing. So I would highly recommend you to at least select 24 months or 2 years so that you get big discount. You get discounts for 2 years and also the renewal price is also discounted. Now once you select this thing, once you do this thing, now scroll down. Second thing that you have to do is you have to just enter your email address. Just by entering your email address, they will create an account for you with this email. So make sure whatever email address you enter over here, make sure you have access to that email address and make sure the spelling and everything is correct. Then after that, once you scroll down, you will see many different payment methods will be available for you: credit, debit card or ATM card. Then we have PayPal, Google Pay, Alipay, CoinGate. And if you're using some other, if you're watching this video from some other country, you will have even more payment gateways based on your country. For example, let me show you this thing. Alright, so here as you can see, I'm using this website from an Indian server. So you don't have to do any changes. Once you go to that link blogdo.com/hostinger, everything will be automatically created for you. If you're from India, you'll automatically be redirected to the Indian version. If you're from Brazil, for example, you'll automatically be redirected to that section. If you're from some other country, you'll be automatically redirected to that particular country's website. And here as you can see, currency and everything is automatically changed now because I'm from India. For me now, Indian rupee is now present over here. So if I scroll down here, as you can see, I have UPI payment gateway, Paytm. These are all Indian payment gateways. Net banking, Google Pay, these are all Indian payment gateways. So I'm getting this option as well. Okay, so based on your country, you will see this thing as well. And finally, I would highly recommend you to enter this coupon code Nayyar, Nayyar. So you're already getting such a big discount, like here as you can see 62% discount. But once you enter this coupon code Nayyar, press apply, you will get 7 to 10% extra discount. So make sure you enter this coupon so that you get even more discount and you have to pay even smaller price. Now once you enter all these things, finally just click on this submit secure payment button. Alright, so now once you make the payment, once your payment is successfully accepted, after that you will automatically be redirected to a new account. First of all, you will see this option that your payment is successful, as you can see, and now you're getting redirected to a new page. Now in this page, you have to enter your password. Now if you remember, in the previous step, we have entered the email address, and in this step we have to enter the password. Now whatever password you enter over here, make sure this is a strong password, which means that this contains letters, numbers, special characters, all those things, so that it has a strong password. Now whatever email address you entered in your previous step and whatever password you will be entering it over here, make sure to remember this email address and password, because this email and password will be your login credentials. So whenever you in future you want to log into your Edge panel, you'll have to enter this email and password. So make sure you remember this thing. Now once you enter this thing, after that just click on confirm. Now once you click on confirm, you will now be redirected to this page. This is your hello page. So once you're doing this for the first time, this is the page that you will see. You don't have to do anything. You just have to click on this button that you see, start now button. And once you click on this button, a new process will start for you. First of all, they will ask you a few questions. Now they're asking you what you're creating this website for, or who you're creating this website for yourself, for a client, for a company you work for somebody else. So whatever the answer is according to you, just select this thing. Then they will ask you what kind of website it is, a business website, blog, portfolio, in an online store. Whatever kind of website it is, you can just select that thing. Now this is not important. This is just a simple survey. So if you want, you can even skip this entire survey. You will see the skip link at the bottom of the screen. If you scroll down, you can see this skip link at the bottom of the screen. Just click on this link and this process will skip for you. So here as you can see, once I click on this skip, now I have skipped this thing. Now you have to select a platform. There are several platforms available: WordPress, WooCommerce, some other platform. There are many hundreds of different platforms available. There's one more option, migrate my website. Now if you already have a website created with some other hosting, and maybe if you're not really happy and satisfied with the speed and performance of your current hosting, and if you want to migrate to Hostinger, you can select the migrate my website option. But I would recommend you to not select migrate option from here. There is another migrate option that I'll explain you later on. For now, for everybody, I would just recommend you to select the first option, the WordPress option. So click on the select button. Now once you click on this button, you will have to now enter your email address and password. Now this is for your WordPress account. So this is for your WordPress dashboard. So this email address and password, again, make sure to remember this thing as well. So whenever you want to log into your WordPress dashboard, this is the email and password that you'll have to enter. So make sure you remember this thing as well. Again, once you enter this thing, click on continue. Now once you click on continue, you will see this page. They have created few templates for you. So these are all pre-built, pre-made templates. If you want, you can use them. We don't want to use this because we are creating a very different type of website. So these are all regular website templates. So again, you can click on skip link, which is given again at the bottom, and you will skip this thing. Now you're also getting a free domain name. So here, as you can see, you can get a free domain name, or if you want, you can buy a domain name, or you can use an existing domain name. Now here, as you can see, we have a claim a free domain. So if you want to claim your free domain, you can click on this button, select button, and you can select your domain name for free. So whatever domain name you want to register, you can just type in that domain name. For example, I want to register this domain name, nayyarshake.co.in. Now from the right hand side, you can select many. You can see there are many different domain name extensions available: .xyz, .net, .link, .help. Many different domain name extensions are available. So whatever domain name extension you want, you can select that thing. So I'm selecting nayyarshake.co.in. So select this and click on search. Now once you click on search, this will search whether this domain name is available or not. If it is available, this will tell you that this domain is available. You can now click on continue and proceed further. Now there is one more option, the third option, use an existing domain. So this is for those people who already own a domain. So if you have already registered your domain name on some other website, maybe on GoDaddy, Namecheap or some other website, and maybe if you want to use that domain name with Hostinger, then you can select this third option, use an existing domain. So you can click on this option, use an existing domain, and you can type in that domain name that you have registered on some other website. For example, there is a domain name blogdude that I have registered on godaddy.com, and maybe I want to use that domain name with Hostinger. So I'll enter that domain over here, blogdude, and after that I'll click on continue. Now once you click on continue, first of all they will display that this is the domain name provider, GoDaddy, this is your current name server and so on. These details are not really important. You can just do one thing, click on this continue button again and proceed to the next step. And in this step you will see that for me, because I'm from India, Asia data center location is selected for me. Now if you have from some other country, some other data center location will be selected for you based on your current location. If you want, you can change this thing as well. So here as you can see, we have data center locations in Asia, in Europe, in USA, both in North and South America. If you want, you can change your data center location from here. So basically data center location should be selected based on the target audience. So if you're targeting India or Asia, you should select Asia data center location. If you're targeting maybe Europe, you should select Europe data center location and so on. And after that, finally click on finish setup, and this setup will start for you. Now basically what is happening right now is WordPress is getting installed on your domain name. Okay, so this is again a very small process, hardly takes around 2 to 3 minutes. So let's wait. Right, so once this process is completed for you, you will see this page. Here you don't have to do anything. There are many options, connect your domain, WordPress dashboard and so on. I would recommend you to just select this option. You will see this logo, Hostinger logo at the very top of the screen. Click on that logo, this Hostinger logo. Now once you click on that Hostinger logo, you will be redirected to this page. And this is your edge panel. This is basically your control panel. From this page, you will control your entire hosting. So whatever changes you want to make on your website, you will be doing it from here. Now here, if you click on hosting, which is your third option, you will see blogdude, which I have selected. This domain name is already present for you. Now before you proceed further, let me show you a few things. Now first of all, if you want to migrate your website, if you already have a website created with some other hosting, and if you want to migrate to Hostinger, you can select this option. You can click on this profile icon, account option, and you can select migrate website. Click on this, click on add request. Now over here, you have to enter your current website details. So your current website and hosting details. So what your current website is, what is the domain name, wp-admin, which is the dashboard link, what is your WordPress username and password, and after that, what is your hosting that the current hosting that you're using, and after that, click on add request. Then what happens is they will migrate your website, automatically on Hostinger. So you don't have to do anything. Now this is already created for you. Now let me show you one more thing. Maybe in future, whenever you want to add few more, as I said earlier, you can create up to 100 websites with this plan. So maybe today we are creating this website. Tomorrow, if you want to create another website, third, fourth, fifth, sixth website, how you can do that? So first of all, you'll have to register a new domain name for that. So you can go to domains and you can register a new domain from here. So you can click on get a new domain. You can type in whatever domain name you want, and the process is all same. Then after that, you can purchase that domain if it is available. Okay, this is one option. Another option is maybe if you already have a domain name, the second or third domain or whatever the domain name is, if you already have that domain name registered outside Hostinger, maybe on GoDaddy, and if you want to use that domain name with Hostinger, how you'll do that? So let's see that. So first of all, log into GoDaddy or Namecheap, wherever you have registered your domain name. Now once you log into your account, you will see all the different domain names that you have registered. So maybe for this example, I want to use this domain, nayyar.com. So I'll copy the domain name, and I don't want to do anything. I'll go to options and click on manage DNS. So whatever domain name registrar you're using, whether it's Namecheap, GoDaddy, Namebright, there are hundreds of different domain name registrars. So whatever you're using, you'll always see DNS settings. So you have to go to DNS settings and you have to select this option. You'll see your name servers. You have to edit your name servers. And if you get any message like this, you have to select this option, enter my own name server. You see this option, click on this. And by default, you will see two name servers like this. You have to delete these name servers from here. Come back to your website. First of all, you have to add this website. So click on add website. And if you remember, this was nayyar.com. So I'll add a website. You will get two options: build a website or migrate my website. So we want to build a website, so we'll select the select option. And what option you want to use, again you can select WordPress. Now this is again the same process. You can select email address and password for your WordPress account. Click on continue. We have just completed the process. Then we have this option. We don't want this, so we can skip this thing. Then we already have a domain name, so we can select use an existing domain. Click on select, enter the domain name, click on continue. And after that, again the same process. This is your current name servers. We'll change this. Click on continue. Again click on finish setup. Now once you click on finish setup, just like the blog domain, nayyar.com domain will also get WordPress installed on it. But this will not automatically work for you because the domain name is different. Okay, the domain name server is different, DNS is different. So we'll have to change the DNS. So once this is completed, I'll show you how to change that DNS. Right, so as you can see, this is also now 100% completed. Now you can do one thing. You can click on manage site, or you can again click on this hosting logo, come back, click on hosting, and now you'll see nayyar.com is also added. Now you can click on manage and you can manage this website. First of all, to connect, this is not yet connected. Okay, remember this thing. As you can see, you will get this notice at top. Domain status not pointing to our name servers. So first we'll have to point this domain name to the name servers. So how we can do that? First of all, we need to see the details of this. So you'll see this option, see details. Click on see details. And if you scroll down, you will see this is your current name server. Okay, so copy your name server like this. Come over here, paste it under name server number 1. Copy your name server number 2 like this. Paste it under line 2 and click on save. Now once you click on save, it can take up to 24 to 48 hours for this to propagate, for these changes to propagate. So for your domain name to be connected to Hostinja, it can take up to 24 to 48 hours. So till then you can wait, or you can again come back and follow me and do some other things you can just proceed further. So first of all, we'll be using this blog. I just wanted to show you how you can connect extra domain, but this is the domain name that we'll be using for demo purposes, blog. So select this option, or whatever domain name you want to use, just click on manage. Now once again, if you click on manage, this is the screen that you will see. Now over here we have to click on this WordPress dashboard option. Okay, so click on WordPress dashboard, and this is the screen that you will see. Now for this particular tutorial, I'll be using another domain, Golo 2. Okay, this is the domain name that I've already created. Subdomain, this is basically a subdomain. So this is the one I'll be using. So basically, once you click on WordPress dashboard, this is the screen that you'll see. You can see force HTTPS is automatically on for you. Light speed is automatically on for you. If it is not on for you, just make sure you tick mark this thing. SSL certificate will also be automatically active for you. You can see what is the current PHP version, WordPress version that you're using. Okay. Now over here, you have to do one thing. You have to click on this edit website button. Click on this button. Now once you click on this button, you will now be automatically redirected to your WordPress dashboard. And also you'll automatically be logged into your WordPress dashboard. So here as you can see, once you click on that button, you will be redirected to a page like this. You will see this WordPress option, this W logo at the top left corner. If you follow my mouse cursor, click on that, you'll come back to your dashboard. Okay, again, you'll see this thing, click on dashboard. Let me show you everything from beginning. Now this is your WordPress dashboard, and this page is a very important page because from this page you will be controlling your entire website. So what are changes you want to do to your website? If you want to change your website's appearance, if you want to add any feature, if you want to create a new post, if you want to create a new listing, anything, you will be doing everything from this page, your WordPress dashboard page. Now whenever you want to come to this page, there are two ways. First option, or the first way, is to just enter your website name, and after that put in /wp-admin, and now as you can see, you will land on your website name. So whatever your website name is, for example, if my website name is blogdude.com, I'll enter blogdude.com /wp-admin. Okay, you'll land on this page. Another way is to go to your edge panel, click on this option and just click on edit website. You will automatically be logged into your dashboard. Now, whenever we install WordPress on a new domain name, there are a few basic things that we have to understand, and there are a few basic settings also that we have to do. First of all, on your dashboard page, you will see all these widgets. These are not really important widgets. So let's do one thing. Let's get rid of all these widgets. So click on screen option, and after that you can untick all these widgets from here. Okay, so that we have a clean space over here. Okay, so this was your dashboard. Next option is your post option. So as I have explained you in the introduction, that we'll be creating different blog posts and we'll see how to do blogging. And this blogging will help you to generate some extra traffic through Google search results. So this is the place from where we'll be doing the blogging section, or we'll be creating different blogs. There will be one blog which is automatically created for you. Hello world, this is a dummy blog post. Later on we'll delete this thing and create our own custom blog post. Then we have the media option. Now whatever media files you see on your website, whatever images, videos, media files you see on your screen, they will be stored over here under media library. If you want, you can manage them from here. If you want to add a new media library, you can click on add new and add a new media. Then we have the pages option. So here also again, sample page and privacy policy page, these two pages will be automatically created for you. Now later on in this video, we'll be creating many different pages. You can see about page, blog page, dashboard page, profile page, all these are different pages. So we'll be creating those pages from this section. Then we have the comment section. Now whenever there is any new comment posted on any blog post or any listing, this is the place wherein you will see all those comments. Now if you want, you can approve them, unapprove them, you can reply them from here, you can delete them, or even you can mark them spam. Then after that, leave all these extra options and click on appearance. Now under appearance, you will see a few themes will be installed for you. So in this case, as you can see, 3 themes are installed for you, and one of these themes will be activated for you. So in this case, 2022 theme is activated. Now if you open your website in a new tab, let's see how it looks like. So this is how your website will look like, and this design and appearance of this theme, this design and appearance of your website is because of this theme, 2022 theme. Now if you just go ahead and activate some other theme, maybe let's go ahead and activate the 2020 theme. Now again, if you come back to your website and if you refresh it, you can see your website design is now completely changed. So this is basically what a theme does. A theme changes your website style and appearance. Now we just need one theme installed and activated. So all these extra themes, we can click on that and we can delete it. So you'll see this delete button at the bottom right corner. Click on that and delete these extra themes. We don't have to use these dummy themes, 2020, 2022 themes, all these themes. We'll be using a different theme. Then we have the plugins option. Just now we have seen what a theme is. A theme is basically your website's style and appearance. Now what is a plugin? A plugin is basically kind of a software or an add-on that will add some extra features and functionalities to your WordPress website. For example, right now our website is just a regular blog. Okay, we can just post blog posts different. We cannot do anything else. So if you want to create a listing website like this one, we'll have to add many different features on our website. We have to add listing feature. Then also we want to accept online payments. So we'll have to add those features. So to add those features on our website, we'll be using different plugins. Now all these plugins that you see right now, these are all not really important plugins. So we can do one thing, we can get rid of all these plugins. First of all, we have to deactivate these plugins. So you can click on deactivate one by one and you can deactivate them. Or if you want to save some time, you can simply tick mark this thing. This will select everything and under bulk action select deactivate and click on apply. This will deactivate all the plugins at once. So this will save you some time. Now let's delete all the plugins. So again, tick mark this thing and delete everything. So under bulk action select delete. Now just leave this plugin, Lightspeed Cache. Leave this one, just uncheck this one and click on apply. So as you can see, all the plugins got deleted except for the Lightspeed Cache plugin. This is your caching plugin. This will improve your website speed and performance. I will not activate it right now. So you should activate this plugin once you have created your website. Okay. So after that, you will see the settings option. Click on that. Now, first of all, you will see the 2 basic settings, website title and website tagline. So you have to give your website some name. So instead of blog, I'll name my website Blog Dude. Okay. And under tagline, I'll type in business listing website. Okay. So you can enter your website name or your company name or your personal brand name, anything like that. And after that, if you have a tagline or under tagline, you can also describe your website in few words. Then after that, you can make sure to tick mark this thing. Anyone can register. Very important. Membership, anyone can register. If you don't tick mark this thing, no one will be able to register on your website. So very important. Then after that, you can set your time zone. So based on your country, you can just search for the time zone. So there are many different time zone location also given to you. So because I'm from India, I'll select the Kolkata time zone location. Now click on save changes. Now under settings, click on reading. And in fact, not reading, click on permalinks first. Under permalinks, you will see this is the custom structure. Some other structure will be selected for you. We have to make sure that we select post name. This is the most SEO friendly permalink structure. So make sure you select the post name permalink structure and click on save changes. Then click on discussion under settings and make sure you select this option. Okay, this one. Make sure you remove the tick mark for this option. Okay. Comment author must have a previously approved comment. Make sure you remove that tick mark from here. And after that, you can just go ahead and click on save changes and come back to your dashboard again. Now with this, all the basic and important settings related to your WordPress website are now 100% completed. Right, now let's do one thing. Let's install a new theme, because right now if you see, your website is looking very plain, very boring. We want to create a beautiful website like this one. So for this, we'll need a new theme. Now to install this thing, you have to again open a new tab and type in blogdoot.com/Golo. Now this link is again given to you in the video description below, so you don't even have to type in this thing. You can simply click on that link and you should be now redirected to this page. Now this is the thing, or this is the theme that we'll be using, Golo directory and listing travel WordPress theme. As you can see, this is one of the best rated themes, 4.99, more than 100 people rated it. And they also have great support. So if you see, most of the reviews and ratings are for support. So you can see this is the theme, so many different designs and so many more features are available. They will also, you can contact them and they will also create a mobile app for you. Here, as you can see, they will create a mobile app for you if you contact them. I'll show you how you can contact them. And again, it is showing you all the features that is available with this theme. Now we have to purchase this theme. This is a premium theme. But the great thing over here is that this is a one-time payment. So you just pay this $79 once, and for lifetime you can use this website, or you can use this theme on your website. So you don't have to purchase it every year or anything like that. It is just a one-time payment, and after that you can use this theme for lifetime on your website. And with that, you also get free future updates. So whenever this theme is updated in future till lifetime, again you have future updates for lifetime. So that is another great option. And with that, we also get 6 months of support from the theme developer. So if you have any problem, if you are facing any problem, not able to install the theme or anything like that, you can contact them and they will help you out. In fact, I'll show you how to apply for support and everything. I'll show you that step. So you can just go ahead and click on this add to cart button and you can go ahead and purchase this theme. Now once you do that, you will see your username at the top right corner of the screen. You can hover over that and click on downloads. Now in the downloads, you will see all the different themes and plugins that you have purchased. So you have to search for this theme. So because you have purchased this latest one, this is the one that we have to use. Click on download and select the first option, all files and documentation. Okay, so once you select this option, a new file will start downloading for you. As you can see, 50 MB approximately, but this is the entire file. We just need a small file inside this file. So once it is downloaded, you have to again, let me show you this downloaded file. Right, so once you download the file, this is how it will look like. You have to do one thing. You have to right click on this file and select extract file. So basically this is a zip file. We have to unzip this file. Once you select this thing, a new folder will be created for you with the same name. If you open this folder, here as you can see, this is the latest version 1.5.4 or whatever the latest version is by the time you're watching this video. Now inside this, you will see the theme, and this is the file that we have to upload on our website. So let's do that. Again, come back to your dashboard. Click on appearance and over here click on add new. Now because we have the file, we have to upload the file. We'll click on this button upload theme and choose this file. So again, let me show you this file. This is the one, Golo package 1.4 theme, and inside this golo.zip. Select this file, click on open and now click on install now. Now once this theme is successfully installed, we have to go ahead and activate this theme. So you can simply click on this activate link and this theme will be activated for you. Once it is done, we can go ahead and delete this 2020 theme. So just go ahead and delete this theme. And now this theme will require following plugins. Okay, Elementor Pro. So with this particular theme, you're also getting Elementor Pro. You know, if you have not purchased Elementor Pro, it's not a problem. You can still use the Elementor Pro plugin. But sometimes it happens that once you install the Elementor Pro plugin, there will be some problems. So I'll explain you how to fix this problem. First, just click on begin installing plugins and you can tick mark everything and install all the plugins. So under bulk action, select install and click on apply. Now this will both install and activate all the plugins at once. Now as you can see, all the plugins are successfully installed and activated. Now once you click on return to dashboard, you might see some problems. Let's click on return to dashboard. And here as you can see, there has been a critical error on this website. Now this is happening because of the Elementor Pro plugin. So you can do one thing. There are two options. First of all, you can go to their page. You can go to their theme page, blogdoot.com/Golo. And over here you have to go to comments. And you'll see many people have the same problem here. As you can see, critical error, Elementor, critical error, Elementor. Okay, as you can see, almost everybody. So you can just you can type in your comment, or you can do one thing, you can contact them at this email address. Okay, once you contact them at this email address, they will give you a new Elementor file. They have already given me that file. Okay, Elementor Pro, whatever the version they give you, you have to install this version on your website. But how you can do that? Because right now you're not even able to go to your dashboard. Now if you want, they can fix it, but I'll show you how you can fix this thing as well yourself. So you can do one thing, you can go to your dashboard, come back to your edge panel, go to hosting, click on manage. Now once you click on manage, you will see this option at the left hand side. You will see files. Under files here, as you can see, file manager. Okay, open the file manager, and over here you will see this option. You can go to that. Now this is the one, this is the subdomain I'm using, golo2.blogdude. So here under public HTML, you will see golo2. Here, as you can see, Golo2, or whatever the website name you're using. If you're just using one website, it will be under public HTML. Just use the public HTML. Okay, but because I'm using a subdomain, it is under public HTML. So under public HTML, you have to go to WP content, but because I'm using this option, I'll have to go to Golo2, and under Golo2 again I'll see WP content, and under WP content you'll see plugins, and under plugins here, as you can see, you have Elementor Pro. Just go ahead and delete this thing. Okay, now again, if you come back to your dashboard, try to refresh it. Okay, this will work absolutely fine for you. You could have done one thing, you could have just skipped the Elementor Pro plugin and installed all the other plugins. But the reason I showed you this thing is because even if you by mistakenly do this thing, or if you face any problem with any other website in future, you know how to fix this thing. Okay, so here, as you can see, now everything is working properly. And let me get rid of these two options as well. Now you can go ahead and contact them. They will give you an Elementor Pro file, and you can install this on your website. We'll do that later on. For now, let's do one thing. Let's do all the important things on your website. First of all, we have installed the themes and plugins. Now the main important thing over here is, if you again come back to your website and refresh it, you'll see again your website design is again changed a little bit. You already have so many different things, but these are not working. For example, you have the username. If you click on dashboard, nothing happens. You're still on the same page. If you click on bookings, nothing happens. If you click on add place, nothing happens. So you have the design, but if you don't have these pages, dashboard, profile, my pages, all these pages. So we need to create these pages, and also we need to fix these pages. We need to link these pages with these particular links or menu options. Now to create these pages, first of all, come back to your dashboard and click on pages to create a new page. Now here you'll see few pages will be created for you: cart page, checkout page, my account, and these pages. And to create all the other pages, you can do one thing, you can click on add new to add a new page. Now before you do that, I would recommend you to again see the video description. There will be another link in the video description. If you open that link, you will be redirected to my website, blogdude.com. In fact, you will be redirected to one specific blog post. Like, I create these kind of blog posts for every single tutorial. So here, as you can see, my latest tutorial on how to create a job posting website. Okay, like Indeed, LinkedIn, Job Monster, those kind of website. So once you click on that link, which is given in the video description below, you will be redirected to a similar blog post. Instead of this job posting website, you will see the video that you're watching right now at top. So this will be this business listing website blog post. And once you scroll down at the bottom, you will see download free images. You have to click on this download button. Once you click on this download button, you will download a zip file just like this. Again, you have to right click on that and click on extract files. Once you click on extract files, you will see the media folder, and inside this, as you can see, we have all these images. We have this pages folder. Inside this pages folder, we have some files. Then we have the icons. Okay, so all these things are given to you so that this will help you to create your website. Now inside this media folder, you have to open the pages folder, and inside this you have this shortcodes file. Open the shortcodes file. Now this is how this file will look like. Okay, so this file has all the shortcodes for different pages. So we have to create these 10 pages, and I've given you the shortcodes for these pages. So just in one place you have all the things. So this will save you some time. So let's do one thing. Let's come back to pages, click on add new. First page is going to be our dashboard page. So let's give it a title of dashboard. Under title, type in dashboard. And under this option, you have to click on this black plus button, search for shortcode. Here, as you can see, shortcode element, select this, and now copy this shortcode. Okay, just like this much, and paste it over here. If you now publish it, and if you open this in a new tab, once it is published, if you open this link, view page in a new tab, and now here, as you can see, this page is now working. This is your dashboard page. we still see this right hand side right sidebar. We can fix this thing by just clicking on this option, customize link. Click on customize link, and over here you'll see the layout. Click on layout, and under layout sidebar, you can select this option, middle option without sidebar. Okay, this one. Under layout sidebar, select the middle option and publish it. And now as you can see, that sidebar is gone and this is looking much better. Okay, so this is your dashboard page. So again, to create a new page, come back to dashboard. So click on this W, click on this WordPress logo, click on add new to add a new page. And this time this is going to be a profile page. So under title, we'll type in profile. Again, click on plus button, shortcode, and this is our shortcode. Okay, so you can paste it over here, Golo my profile. Publish it. Again, if you open this in a new tab, let's do that. Let's open this page in a new tab. Here, as you can see, this is your my profile page. So all this page will start working for you. Again, come back, click on add new. Now similarly, we have to create all the 10 pages. 2 done, few more to go. Now this is the shortcode, add page, shortcode. Okay, now you don't have to view this thing again because we have seen twice this is working. Click on add new. Third page or the fourth page is bookings page. Okay, shortcode is Golo bookings. Okay, publish it, and once it is successfully published, again come back, add new. Next page is my wishlist page. So we'll copy the title, paste it over here, make sure there is no extra space or anything, and enter the shortcode. Again, make sure no extra space present, publish it. Again, come back. First make sure you get this notification page published. After that, come back so that the page is successfully published. Now again, click on add new. Then we have my bookings. Make sure no extra space, add shortcode, and this is the shortcode for my bookings. As you can see, some extra space, so I'll do it like this. Okay, again, once you publish it, again come back and let's see what we have next. We have the new place. Okay, so add new place, add place or new place, you can name it anything. I have named it new place, and this is the shortcode for this one. Copy it. Plus, first make sure to click on plus and shortcode. Under shortcode you have to paste it. Don't paste it just like this without using the shortcode element, otherwise this will not work. Okay, make sure to do that. Then again click on add new, and then we have payment completed. This is the shortcode. This is the title, by the way. This is the shortcode, Golo payment completed. Publish it, and once you get the notification page published, then you can come back, and after that again add new. And then we have packages, only 2 left. So packages, add shortcode. Okay, this is Golo packages, paste in the shortcode, publish it, and once you get the notification, come back. And finally the last page, click on add new. This is your payment page, so where you will be entering all the payment details. Golo payment, finally done, publish it. Again, let's come back to our dashboard. So with this, all the important pages that we needed to create, we have successfully created it. Now if you want to use WooCommerce, you'll be using WooCommerce for one specific purpose. So if you want to create different packages, like if you come over here, and let me actually do one thing. Let me try to open this in a new private window so that I can show you this thing properly. So once you open this website in a private window, and once you try to add a place, click on add place. First of all, you have to log in. Now once you log in, you will get one option. You have to select packages. I don't think we have that option. So first we have to select some package. Only after that we can upload or we can create different listings on this page. Now this is optional. By default it is free. You don't have to create any packages or not. But if you want to create these packages, let me show you how that is done. And with that packages, we can also accept online payments. I'll show you how you can integrate different payment gateways so that you can accept online payments on your website, and those payments will directly reach your bank account. So I'll show you how that is done. First of all, come back to your dashboard again. Now before that, first we have to do the WooCommerce settings. Okay, so WooCommerce is the plugin that will help you to do all these things. So under WooCommerce, hover over WooCommerce and click on settings. Now under WooCommerce, you have to enter your business details. So first you have to enter your business address. Okay, so I'll enter some address in Mumbai, and enter your country and state name. So just enter your state name, it will automatically display your country name. Postal code or zip code, just enter some code over here, and after that select your currency, whatever currency you want to use, just search for that. For example, if you want to use Indian rupee, search for that. If you want to use United States dollar, you can search for that and click on save changes. And again, for thousand separator and decimal separator, some countries use dot for decimal separator, some use comma for decimal separator, so you can have that thing. Now leave the products and shipping because we don't want to use these things. Just come to payments. Now by default, as you can see, direct bank transfer, check payment and cash on delivery. Only 3 options are given to you. We want to have few more options. We want to have options for UPI. We want to have options for net banking, credit, debit card, PayPal, all those options, payment options, so that people can use these different options to make payment on our website. So for that, we'll have to again use different plugins. And let's see how that is done. So you have to open plugins in a new tab and we have to add different plugins. So let's click on add new. You'll keep on getting this error. Don't worry, just leave it as it is. Click on add new. Now first, let's install the PayPal plugin. So this plugin will help us to integrate PayPal with our website. Okay, so you can select this option, WooCommerce PayPal payments by WooCommerce. Okay, make sure you select this option. So with this plugin, you can accept PayPal payments. People can come to your website and if they have a PayPal account, they can make payment through PayPal. Don't activate it right now. We'll activate all the plugins later on. Then we have Stripe Payment Gateway. Now with Stripe Payment Gateway, you can accept directly credit and debit card payments directly on your website. So very important. In fact, one of the most important plugins, I would say, or most important payment gateways, and very much useful and helpful for accepting payments from West. So from Europe, from US, all these countries, this is the payment gateway that is used most in those countries. So again, use this plugin, WooCommerce Stripe Payment Gateway. Again, this is by WooCommerce. Now for local payment gateway, if you're from some country, for example, if you're from Bangladesh, Pakistan, or some African country or any other country, you can just do a simple Google search and find out what payment gateway is most used or the best payment gateway which is available in your country, and you can search a plugin for that. For example, India, we have tons of different payment gateways. For example, we have PayUmoney, we have CC Avenue, we have Razorpay, we have many different payment gateways, MozoPay. Every day some new payment gateway come in the market. So there are a lot of payment gateways available. The one that I recommend is Razorpay. Okay, so you can search for Razorpay. And this is the payment gateway that we want to use, Razorpay for WooCommerce. Install this plugin. And once you install this plugin, once this plugin is installed, you can again, once all the 3 plugins are installed, you can click on this plugins at the left hand side and you can activate all the 3 plugins at once. So tick mark Razorpay, PayPal and Stripe Payment Gateway, and under bulk action select activate and click on apply. All the 3 plugins will be activated for you. And once it is done, once these plugins are activated for you, you can come back to this page again, WooCommerce Payments, and if you refresh it, you will see many more new options available over here. So here, as you can see, Stripe, we have PayPal, we have Razorpay, all the options. Let's first start with PayPal. So you can enable PayPal, just tick mark this thing. This will enable PayPal. Now to use PayPal, I think you'll have to have a PayPal business account, if I'm not wrong. You can try with the regular PayPal account as well, but I think they require PayPal business account. Okay. Now you'll see this option, make sure everything is tick mark over here. Just select this option, activate PayPal. They will show you this pop-up. Enter your PayPal details, enter your PayPal login ID and password. And let's see. And after that, click on login. Again, I am saying I think they use the business PayPal account, but you can try with the regular PayPal account as well. I'm not really sure about that. Now, once you enter the OTP code, after that, you have to click on agree and continue. And this will, enable PayPal payments for you. Now you can click on go back to WooCommerce. Now, sometimes they will ask you to do this step twice. So let's see if that happens with us or not. All right, so here, as you can see, status completed or connected. So we don't have to do anything. Let's scroll on. Yeah, everything looks good. So it is connected. We don't have to do anything. PayPal checkout. Let's see this one. So you can tick mark this thing under PayPal checkout. You can tick mark enable PayPal gateway. Okay. And rest everything looks good. Just go ahead and click on save changes. All right, so this is also done. Again, come back to payments, just click on payments. Now let's see how we can set up Stripe. Okay, so this plugin. So click on this thing or just click on this thing. This will enable Stripe Payment Gateway for you. And again, for this also, you can just click on this option, create or connect an account. And after you click on this account, now before this thing, make sure you already have a PayPal and a Stripe account. So once you click on this thing, you have to enter your Stripe account details and they will automatically connect your website with Stripe. So again, I'm saying make sure first you have an account with Stripe and PayPal, only then obviously you can connect your account. Now once you see your website or your account showing over here, after that you can click on connect, and they will connect your website with Stripe, and after that you will automatically be redirected to WooCommerce, or basically WooCommerce Inc. is your your website. But here it says WooCommerce Inc. instead of your website name because we are using the WooCommerce plugin. So that is the reason why instead of your website name it says WooCommerce Inc. Alright, now once it is done, you will see this page. Alright, and Stripe is enabled, as you can see. Just make sure you click on Save Changes. Just to be extra sure, settings changed. Again, come back to payments. Now finally, let's see how we can set up Razorpay. So click on Razorpay. Now for Razorpay or any other payment gateway, steps are all same. Like for example, PayUmoney, CC Avenue, or whatever payment gateway which is used in your country, steps will be very much similar. You have to find the dashboard for Razorpay. So you can just go to Google and search for dashboard of Razorpay or whatever. For example, you're searching for CC Avenue, dashboard for CC Avenue. Most importantly or commonly, it is dashboard.razorpay.com or dashboard. Whatever the payment gateway you're using. Now again, over here also just enter your email address and password, and you can log in to your Razorpay account. Now once you're successfully logged in, you have to click on this option, settings, at the left hand side, and under settings you will see API keys. If you're doing this for the first time, you'll see a button over here which would say generate live key, but here for me it says regenerate. I don't want to regenerate. Once you click on generate live key, it will show you your key ID and key secret. So key ID is this one, and you will also get your key secret. So you have to copy both and paste it under key ID and key secret. Okay, and only once you will get that thing. After that you will not see that thing. But one option is available that they will, this will, once you click on generate live key, this will also download a file for you. Let me show you that file. Okay, so once you click on that button, you will download this Excel file. It will automatically be downloaded for you. If you open this file, it will have your key ID and also your key secret. So let's copy the key secret as well. All right, come over here, paste in your key secret. Now these are this is a dummy secret, so I'll get some error. Let's click on Save Changes. So here, as you can see, it says because that was wrong key secret, but I just wanted to show you how that is done. Now with this, we have successfully integrated 3 different payment gateways. Now the reason I showed you 3 different payment gateways is that I could show for most of the people. Some might be watching this from Europe, some from India, some from some other country. So I try to show 3 different payment gateways so that every one of you will know how to do this setup. Then after that, you can go to accounts and privacy, and over here make sure to tick mark this 3 things. Okay, these 3 things. Allow customers to log into an existing account during checkout. Allow customers to log into to create an account during checkout. Allow customers to create an account on the My Account page, and untick these 2 things. Okay, automatic password and automatic username. We don't want that. And after that, click on Save Changes. Finally, you can do one thing. You can go to Advanced. Leave these 2 things. Just go to Advanced, and just make sure under Cart page, cart is selected, under Checkout page, checkout, and under My Account is selected. If it is not, you can just click on this and search for My Account. You will see a My Account page. Here it is. Just select that thing, and after that, click on Save Changes. And with this, the WooCommerce settings are now 100% completed. Now, because we have completed the WooCommerce settings, we have integrated the payment gateway. Now we can go ahead and create different packages. So let's see how that is done. So for that, you have to click on packages. At the left hand side, you will see this packages option. Click on that. Right, so here, as you can see, we have 3 different packages on our demo website. So I'll try to create a very similar one. So first of all, let's start with the basic package. So let's click on add new to create a new package. Give it a title of basic, and you can also create a free package. Okay, for starters, maybe let's create a free package, and whether this is a free package, you can just turn this thing to on, and the packaging price will automatically disappear because this is a free package. This is unlimited time, obviously no, because this is a free package. Number of time unit. So this package, so with this package, whenever you add a listing with this package, this will only be available on the website for 1 month. So month 1. Okay, and this is obviously not unlimited listing, and you can create only 1 listing with the free package, and these listing will not be featured. So I'll make it no. Okay, and order number display via front end is visible. Yeah, you can make it visible, and after that you can click on publish. Now once you do that thing, new package will be created. Let's create a new one, and this is maybe our basic package. Okay, So this is a basic package. This is not free, and this is maybe $1.99. Okay, $2. No unlimited time, but this will be for 1 year. Okay, and with this you can create maybe 10 different listings, and you can also have or maybe no listings will be featured, or maybe one listing will be featured on the home page. Okay, number of featured listings, and after that you can publish it. And similarly you can go ahead and create more packages, higher packages. You can increase the price, you can make it unlimited time. Let's create one more package. Okay, so let's make it unlimited package. All right, so this is unlimited. This is not a free package. This is maybe $4.99. Again, time is unlimited. Whatever listings, business listings you create with this package, it will always be available on the website. It will never expire. And with this you can also create unlimited listings, or maybe not unlimited listings. Maybe we can create 25 listings for unlimited time, and 3 of the listings will be featured on the home page, and this is not the featured package. Okay, so if you open the packages page, let's open the pages option, click on pages, and let's see whether this is working. Click on view under packages, click on you are a free, submit active. So we have to do some changes on the website. So basically right now anyone can come, and because submitting a job is free, they can click on add place and they can start submitting different places. So they can click on add new. Right now this will not work because we have not linked the page, but basically they can go to the add page, which was I think new place. Yeah, it was new place. So if they go to this page, they can just go ahead and start adding the page. Okay, so this is what basically I would recommend you to do this thing. Don't add packages, don't make it paid. Okay, make sure the add place or adding somebody to add a business listing should always be free. What you can do is you can just create packages only for just to feature their listings on homepage. Okay, so you can contact them and you can get some extra money from them just to feature their listing on the homepage. But submitting business listings should be free, and that is the reason why I have also created this free package, so that there should be at least one free option available. Now as you can see, free, anyone can come, they can add a place for free. Don't have to select the package. So we have to do these changes. We have to change this thing. So we have to come back to a dashboard, go to theme settings. So under appearance, click on theme options, and under this option you will see this payment. Click on payment, and instead of free, select pay per package. Okay, and after that you have to select terms and services page. If you have not yet created this page, you can go to pages. One page I think is already created for you. Here as you can see, privacy policy. Under this you can add all your terms and services or privacy policies, and once it is done you can just publish this page. Now let me again refresh this thing, and after that you can select this terms and conditions page under this option. Okay, so once you refresh this page, first of all, pay per package and privacy policy. This is currency code, whatever currency you're using. We want to enable PayPal. Okay, you can do one thing. You can use PayPal and Stripe right from here. If you want to use these two payment gateways, make it live. Okay, you have to enter the client ID and secret ID. Similarly, I've already shown you how to use and how you can enter. Okay, we have not seen that thing. We have seen it for Razorpay, not for Stripe. So for Stripe also it is very similar. So you have to go to stripe.com, log into your account, and you will get your secret key and publishable key. Okay, now we have to do this thing. You have to do this thing if you don't want to use WooCommerce, but we'll be using WooCommerce because we have made all the changes. We have integrated all the payment gateways in WooCommerce. But I'm showing you that if you want to use maybe only these two options, PayPal and Stripe, so you don't have to use WooCommerce. So if you want to use PayPal, you can go to this option. Then after that you can click on developers, which is over here. Click on developers, then click on API keys at the left hand side, and here as you can see is your publishable key. You can copy it, paste it under publishable key, and if you're doing this for the first time, you also see your live key. You can come and paste it under live key and click on save changes. Now I'll disable it because I'll be using WooCommerce. Okay, so I'll select enable WooCommerce and click on save options. Now with this, let's also do one thing. Let's set these pages, because right now if I click on add page, although we have created that add listing or add place page, this is not working. So let's fix this thing as well. So we'll come over here and you will see pages option over here. Here as you can see, setup page, click on this, and from here you can select this option. So under new place, you will see this is the new place, new my places. This is my places. My profile will be just profile, my wish list, which is over here, my booking. Okay, then booking page, which is automatically selected, dashboard, packages page, and payments page, and payment completed. Okay, select all these pages, click on save options. Now if I again come back over here, refresh this page. Now if I click on add place, here as you can see, we can now add the listing. And once you try to submit the listing, for example, once you click on here as you can see, upgrade package to add a listing. So once you enter all the details, you have to upgrade your package to add this listing, and now you'll be redirected to this page. Okay, so once you add all the listing details, you have to upgrade the plan, or you have to purchase some plan, only then you can add the listing. Now let's see how we can add the listing. Now before we add the listing, we have to create few things. For example, right now under categories, as you can see, this is compulsory. You can see this asterisk, so somebody has to select something from here. Okay, but they cannot do anything because we have not created categories. Similarly, we have not created places type. Similarly, we have not created highlights. Then we have not integrated Google Maps, so Google Map is not working properly, as you can see. So few things are left, and also let's see how we can create additional fields. Okay, so let's see how we can do all these things from here. Okay, so let's start with the basic things, category and places type. So to fix this thing, you have to again come back over here, come back to your dashboard. And now first let's see the category. So under places, under place, you can select this category. So hover place and click on categories. And over here you have to create different categories. So if you come back to your dashboard, you will see, in fact, if you come back to your home page, you can see for different categories, we have different icons. Okay, for nightlife, we have this icon. For fitness, we have this icon. I've given you these icons. If you open the media folder under icons, here as you can see, we have these icons. If you see the size, 96 by 96. But for some reason, if you don't want to use these icons, and if you want to create your own icon, let me show you how you can do that, how you can create your own custom icon. For that, you have to go to icons8.com and you have to search for that icon. Maybe let's search for glass icon. Okay, for bar. So if you search for the glass icon, just click on search, and here as you can see, you will see hundreds of thousands of different icons, and whichever icon you wanna use, you can use that. Now for this, as you can see, the icon color is white and we have some colorful background. Here we see icon color is white and colorful background. So let's do one thing. Let's select this icon, a simple icon. Okay, so this is how it is looking. Now to add a background, you have different options over here. So first, let's do one thing. Let's select a padding maybe. Before that padding, let's select circle. We have to make it circular. Okay, so we have this circle. You can add any color in this circle. So we'll select maybe red color for this circle, and you can also select some other shade for this red color, maybe this red color. Okay, click on apply. Now for the color, I'll select recolor. For the color of the icon, we will make it white. And now as you can see, this is how it will look like. And after that, you can just go ahead and download it. And if you remember, it was I think 96. Again, I think once you log in, you can download it. Let's try to sign in. So you can create a free account with this, and after that you can download it in higher versions. Let's try it again. Click on download. Alright, so with the free version, we can download only this 64 by 64, but no problem. We can just download this thing as well. Just click on download. And this is more than enough. You can use this as well. But I've already given you these icons, but I was just showing you that if you want to create your own icons, you can do that thing as well. And once you download these icons, you can now create your category. So let's start with the first category. Maybe let's create restaurant category. So just give it a name of restaurant. Leave this slug. Slug will be added automatically. Then after that, under banner image, leave the banner image as well. Just upload the icon image. Okay, icon map marker. Click on choose image. And let me upload these images because I already have these images or these icons. Okay, under media, icons. Let me upload everything. Okay, so here as you can see, this is for apartment and for automotive. And this is for beauty and spa, gym. And let's see some other icons. Alright, so once that is uploaded, what we are creating, by the way, we are creating restaurant, I guess. Okay, so I'll select this, click on use this image and click on add new categories. Okay, once it is done, let's create gym. Okay, again, leave everything, just come to icon, select gym. Okay, add new category, and similarly, you can go ahead and create many more categories. Then after that we can also create let's see, what was the second thing. It was type. So under place, select type. So what type of business? So again, under this also you can create restaurant or hotels or all these different types. Okay, or maybe a shop. You can create a shop, or maybe a coffee shop. Okay, so different types of business. And after that, maybe it's if it is an office thing, or if it is a manufacturing plant, anything like that. So whatever business, so you can just go ahead and add as many types as you want. Then we have amenities. So select this thing, and let's search for the most basic one, air conditioned. Okay, and after that leave this slug, and after that let's select the icon. So this icon also you can go ahead and create this icon. Use this image, click on add new place amenities. Let's create one more, car parking. Okay, choose an image for this. Let's select this image, use this image, add new amenities. Okay, so you can create these kind of amenities. Then we have city towns. So if you want to make it in certain cities, you can do that thing as well. In fact, that is the best thing that you can do, because you should not be focusing, or you should not be targeting everywhere and anywhere and everywhere. You should be targeting specific cities. So maybe I want to target 5-6 different cities. I can add those cities over here. So first is Mumbai. Then under country you can select India, because it is in India. Then for these options, actually before that, let's do one thing. Let's fix this thing. Okay, let's fix the Google map. So to fix the Google map, we'll have to go to this option again, theme options. So we have theme options open over here, and let's search for map configuration. So you can use road map, you can use Google map, you can use Mapbox, you can use OpenStreetMap, whatever map. For any type of map, you need the API key. So if you're using Google map, you can go to my YouTube channel, and over here I have recently created a video on how you can create a Google map. If you don't find the video over here, you can just go to YouTube search and search for Nayyar Shaikh Google map. You'll find that video. Here, as you can see, recently how to create and restrict Google map API keys for free. So make sure to watch this video, very small 10 minutes video. It will show you how you can create Google map for absolutely free. So once you watch this video, you'll know how to do this thing, but I already have created it. So I'll go to the Google Maps and APIs and services credentials. Then after that, click on show key, copy the key from here, come back to your theme options, delete this key and paste in your key, click on save options. Now once you click on save options, and once you refresh this website, now as you can see, this has started working for you. Okay, now instead of road map, if you want to display satellite map or some other things, you can select this, click on save options, and after that you will see those changes over here, okay, on this map. And if you search for any location, let's see, if you search for Mumbai, for example, you'll get these options, and you can see the map. Okay, so not satellite, let's select road map. Okay, so make sure you watch this video so that you know how to create Google map. Okay, so once that is done, again come back, now refresh this page, try it again. Under name it will be Mumbai, leave this slug. Under country it will be obviously India or whatever the country is. Now for featured image and banner image, you can upload some image for this particular city or whatever city you're creating. I already have few images for different cities, but I'll just use it. So I want to use this image for this thing. Okay, now if you want to download free images for different cities or something like that, free professional photographic images, you can go to this website unsplash.com and you can search for this. So for example, if I want some professionally clicked image for Mumbai, I can search for Mumbai, and here as you can see, all this Gateway of India, beautiful image. You can download it, you can edit it. Maybe you can crop this much section and you can use this image. Okay, or you can use this image, for example, or this whatever Mumbai. These are all Mumbai's images. Okay, so whatever image you want to use, you can just download it for free from here, and you can upload it on this website. All right, and after that, currency, what currency is used in this country, what language. Okay, so I'll select Hindi, or maybe Marathi. Time to visit, which is the best time to visit. So maybe I'll select November, December, I don't know. And some YouTube video, if there is any YouTube video available to explain or just showcasing this city, then you can just go to YouTube, right click on that video and click on So copy link address and paste in this link over here. Then you can enter Mumbai or whatever the city name is, so that it displays this city in the map. Okay, I think rest everything is fine. Just click on add new city or town, and similarly you can go ahead and add many more cities. This is the steps and everything are all same. You can just follow the same steps, enter all these details, and you can create as many cities as you want. Now let's see how we can create additional fields, because we have created categories, places, types, highlights, everything is done. Location also we have fixed, only additional fields is left. So for that you have to actually come back to theme settings. So let's do one thing, and let's come over here under appearance, click on theme options, and you will see additional fields over here. Okay, so you can create additional fields, and let me see what we can create. Okay, so you can type in or you can create any type of additional field over here. I'll just type in option field. Okay, and you can also create different types of fields. Okay, so I'll type in option field, and under field type it could be a text field, it could be a select field, it could be text multiple lines, it could be checkbox. So I'll select maybe a select option. Okay, input each per line. So option 1, then we'll go to next line, option 2, another line, option 3. Okay, let's add one more, and this is text field. Okay, so you can create a text field as well. Whatever additional options or extra options you want to create, you can do it. And this is text field, so we don't have to do anything. You can create more, just click on save options after that. Now once you're done, again if you come back to new place and refresh this page, here as you can see everything is now working. Let's do one thing, let's try to add a new field. Let's try to add a new place, business place, and let's see whether this process is working properly or not. Okay, so for that what I'll do is I'll open this website in a new private window. Now the reason is because we'll also see how this thing, registration and everything, is working properly or not. So whether people are able to register on your website or not. Okay, so let me do one thing, let me copy link address, open this in a new private window or a new incognito window. Alright, so let's try to first sign up, or if you just click on add new, they will ask you to either log in or sign up. So let's select sign up. You can sign up as a guest or as an owner. So we'll sign up as an owner because we want to submit a place or we want to submit a business listing. So I'll add name John Doe, some dummy name, company John Doe Inc. maybe. Okay, email, I'll enter some email address over here. Right, so and after that some password. Once you're done, you can tick mark this thing, accept the terms and privacy policy, and make sure everything is correct. Click on sign up. Once you click on sign up, you will automatically be logged in and you will see your dashboard here as you can see. And we have to purchase a package to upgrade this thing. So you can click on upgrade now. You can purchase a package, or if you want, you can click on add place. You can see we have this option. We have to select some package. So maybe I want to do one thing. I want to select this free package. So I'll click on get started. And here as you can see, this is the selected package. If you want, you can change the package. Click on get free listing package. Now, because this was a free package, no process, nothing happened. We did not have to make any payment or anything. But if you again go back to dashboard and click on upgrade now, if you select some other package, maybe let's select the unlimited package. Here as you can see, we have to make payment through PayPal or through WooCommerce. So if I click on pay now, you will now be redirected to the checkout page. First, you have to select this thing, pay with WooCommerce, and then click on pay now. And now here as you can see, here you have to enter the card details, like you can make payment through credit card, debit card, or your net banking, or even some other payment wallets or UPI payment. And we also have integrated Stripe, so you can make payment through your card, or if you want, you can also make payment through your PayPal. Okay, so we have this option as well. And once you're done, you can enter the details and you can click on place order. Now when somebody places an order, you will see that thing under your dashboard. So under WooCommerce, you will see under orders, you will see this option. Now because I have selected the free package, there is no order available. But let me do one thing. Let me go to settings. Under WooCommerce, click on PayPal, click on payments, and just enable cash on delivery, just so that I don't have to make payment to myself. So that is the reason why I am enabling cash on delivery. Now if I click on save changes, come back to this page, refresh it, refresh the checkout page. Now let me very quickly enter some details. Okay, only the required details. All right, so let's very quickly do this thing. Also have to enter your phone number. All right, and this time I'll select cash on delivery instead of all these options, just to show you how you can how you can approve the order. Now click on place order. Now once you click on place order, here as you can see, you will get all the order details. What is your order number, order date, all the order details. Now again, if you come back to this option under WooCommerce, if you click on orders, you will see this order, and this is under processing. You'll have to select this order and you have to approve it. So to approve this thing, you have to change the status, instead of processing, change this thing to completed and update this thing. Now this thing will be created. Right now, as you can see, if you click on user packages, you will see one user with this package, unlimited package. Here as you can see, user ID 2, John Doe Inc. with unlimited package. So this is working. Let's again come back to our dashboard. And now as you can see, we are currently using the unlimited package. Now let's try to add a place. Click on add place. And let me actually do one thing, open the demo website. Now I'm doing this thing just so that we can copy paste all the details. So let me copy this, maybe. Now just copy the name, place name, price, okay, only numbers. So whatever the price is, maybe you can select only, okay, so maybe if you want to add any specific price, you can have it. And after that, you can also select this option. So instead of numbers, I'll select this option, maybe moderately priced. Then after that, we have the description. So this is how your description will look like. You can copy it, paste it over here. You can also use paragraphs, headings, and all these things. You can make it italic, bold, all these things. You can design it you can design your description. Now maybe this is a restaurant, and this is, again, I'll select place type restaurants, and you can select the highlights. Some icon, those icons are not displaying for some reason. We'll see this thing later on, but this is working. Highlights is working, but I don't see the icons. We'll see that later on. Now you can also create item menus. So if it is not a restaurant, for example, if you're selling maybe bags, so you can create different bags options. So bag name, bag price, bag type, and after that you can upload the bag image. Or if it is some other thing like coffee, then coffee name, price, anything like that. So you can use this menu to display any type of items, whether it's food, whether it's commodity, whether it's bag, whether it's wallet, anything like that. So I'll just add item 1 just to show you. Price maybe $50 or $49.99. Okay. Item image, you can upload some image. Let's upload maybe this image. Click on open. Okay, once it is uploaded, you will see that thing. Scroll down. Now you can select the town, you can select the city. Okay, so I'll select the Mumbai city. Time zone is Kolkata, which is fine. In Mumbai also, you can search for exact location. Okay, and you can select that location, and this will display this map. If you want, you can zoom in, zoom out. You can change this thing. Okay, you can change the marker where you want this marker. Scroll down, enter your email address. So mail@gmail maybe. Phone number. All right, so phone number is done. Website name, I'll just type in website.com. Right. Now here, as you can see, the additional fields that we created, you can select some option from here, and this is just a text field. So something written. Then you can enter your Facebook, Twitter, all these URLs. Then after that, you can enter your timing. Okay, here as you can see, this is the format that you have to use, 9 to 17, anything like that. So maybe let's use this format, 9:00. Okay, 17, or maybe not 17. Let's add maybe 20. Okay, colon. All right, and I'll copy and paste in the same thing. And Sunday it's closed, so I'll just type in closed. Okay, now for media, featured image and some gallery images. So if you see, some featured image will be, if I come back, let me show you the featured image first. These images are the featured images. Okay, so you can set some featured image, and after that, gallery images will be these images which is shown at the top. So let's first select a featured image. So for this, maybe I'll select, let's see, maybe I'll select this image as my featured image. And then after that, for some gallery images, we'll select this option. And let me select maybe 4 or 5 different images as gallery images. All right, so maybe select, okay, we can select only 5 gallery images. I'll show you how you can fix later on. Okay, for now, just scroll down, and YouTube video, you can upload some YouTube video. So maybe I'll just copy this video link. Then facts. Okay, this is your question, for example. All right, so you'll enter the question and whatever your answer is. Okay, you'll enter the answer. If you want to add one more or few more, you can just copy the question, And after that, obviously you can also copy the answer. All right. You can, again, I am saying add few more if you want. Now booking type. If you don't want to display booking type, or if you want to display inquiry form or booking form, okay, or some other form, booking contact, whatever you want to display, you can select that thing. Okay, I'll show you all these options. For now, let's select none, click on submit. Then after that, I'll show you a few more options. Now once you submit this thing, as you can see, this is pre-approved. If you open this in a new tab, okay, this is how it is looking. Okay, no gallery images for now, we'll fix it. Menu item is working, and rest everything is working. Let's again edit this thing, click on edit, and now you'll again come back to this page. And if there was any problem, you can now fix it from here. So let's try to fix it. Let me upload these 3 images, click on open, and now as you can see, so maybe there was some problem over there, and because we have selected none, nothing is showing. Let me this time select maybe booking contact. Okay, maybe this one. Select booking contact, click on update. Let's see what all changes have taken place. So again, if you refresh this page, first of all, you can see the image is now working, and this contact form is also working. We have the exact address because of this thing. We also have this option. We have the icon that we selected. Okay, and rest everything is also, we have these 2 extra widgets. We need to get rid of these widgets. We'll see how to do that. But for now, as you can see, this is working. Now, if you want to change the style of this page, for example, instead of single image, if you want to have multiple images, so here you can come back to this settings, theme settings. Under appearance, go to theme options, and you can change it and do it from here. In fact, you'll see first we have to select this option, listing detail. Okay, listing detail, and instead of image, we have to select carousel. Now what all option you want and don't want, you can tick mark and untick it from here. Okay, you can also change the change the positioning and rearrange this entire thing. Okay, so maybe first we want to, let's see, maybe I want time opening just after description. Okay, so you can select this thing, click on save options. Now if you again come back, this thing will change into carousel, and also the timing will come up. All right, so here as you can see, now this is looking much better. We also have these options. Okay, timing has come up, and then we have all the other things. All right, now let's first remove this thing. Okay, these 2 widgets, archive and categories, we don't want that. So for that, we'll come back over here. Under appearance, you will see widgets, click on that, and let's search for that thing which is, it is under place sidebar. So click on this, make sure delete everything. So click on it and select option, remove option. Okay, 3 dots icon, remove heading, 3 dots icon, remove whatever you see, and yeah, rest everything is fine. Update it, and finally this should be fixed. Let's refresh it, and now as you can see, we don't have any extra options over here. Now people can do all these things. They can come, they can also review, rate this thing, review. They can also add images under review. So everything is working absolutely fine. Alright, so with this, everything is basically completed. Everything, by everything, I mean all the technical part and all the features related things are completed. Now only the designing part is left. So we have to see how to design the home page and other pages, because right now, as you can see, this is how it is looking. So designing and blogging part is left. Let's see how that is done. So let's start with the home page. Let's first create our home page. So for that, I'll do one thing. I'll come over here, click on pages, and let's give it a title of home, because this is going to be our home page. So click on add new, and under title, we'll type in home and publish it. Now, just by publishing it and naming it home page, this does not become your home page. You have to set this page as a home page, just like we did for other pages. So again, you have to come back to your dashboard, go back to settings. So under settings, click on reading, and under reading, you'll see your home page displays. You have to select the second option. We want to display a static page, and under home page, select the home that you just created. Click on save changes again. Now again, we can go back to pages, and now we can design this page. So go back to pages, search for that option. Here as you can see, now besides home, it says front page. So this is now your official home page or your front page. Now you can edit this page, and you will see edit with Elementor. We are using the free Elementor for now. Okay, so you should have the Elementor plugin. Click on edit with Elementor. Now let's see how we can design this thing, and we'll do it section by section. This is your first section, then we have the category section, then trending businesses section, then the third, fourth, fifth section, all these things. So we'll do it section by section. Let's start with the first section. So in the first section, in fact, before that, if you see, because we have not installed the Pro version, this will keep on loading. So again, I'm saying you can go to their support page, go to blogdot.com/golo. You can just write a comment over here. They will help you out. You can just contact them at support@uexpert.co, and they will give you the file, whichever profile, Elementor profile is working. So because I have the file, I can go back to plugins, click on add new and upload the plugin. So let me search for this plugin, select this plugin. Okay. Most of the times you don't even have to do this thing. They will get access. They will ask you as access to your dashboard, which you should give, no problem with that. And they will install all the plugins and do all the settings and fixings for you. Now, once you install the plugin by yourself, click on activate plugin. And now as you can see, we don't see any error, any critical error, anything like that, because this is the one which is working with that. Now, if you again refresh this page, the Elementor page, and now as you can see, this is working fine. It is not anymore loading unlimitedly. Alright, so let's see how we can do this thing. So first of all, let me very quickly explain you how this thing works, how Elementor works, how you use Elementor to design this thing. So I've explained you, we have to create it section by section. So to create a new section, you click on this plus button, okay? And at the left hand side, you will see if there are different elements that you can use to create these websites or these pages. So this entire page is created using these elements, okay, that you see over here. So first of all, we create a section. So click on plus button. Maybe we have 3 columns in this section. So we select 3 columns. Now here, as you can see, as soon as you select this section, at the left hand side, settings have now changed. Now you see edit section. If you again want to go back to elements, you click on the 9 dots icon. If you follow my mouse cursor, this 9 dots icon, click on this thing. Now maybe I want to use maybe button in the first section. So I can simply drag and drop the button element over here. And now as you can see, we have the button. And because you're using the button element here, we see edit button settings. Okay. Now every element will have 3 settings or 3 steps: content, style, and advanced. Now under content, we can just change the content, like instead of click here, you can type in read more, something like that. Okay. Similarly, instead of in style, you can change the typography, you can change the color. Maybe instead of the screen color, if you want some other color, you can have this color. If you want to change the size of this thing, you can do it like this. So all this styling thing. And under advanced, you can add margin, padding, positioning, z-index, CSS ID, all the advanced things. Again, if you want to go back to elements, you click on the 9 dots icon. Now maybe for the second column, I want to use icon element. So I can again drag and drop the icon element. And now as you can see here, it says edit icon. If I want to again edit the button, I can click on button and now it will say edit button. Now if you want to edit the icon, select icon, and again here also content, style, and advanced. Under content, you can change the content instead of this icon. If you want some other icon, maybe let's select the toolbox icon. Okay, under style, we have seen you can change the color, maybe some other color. Okay, let's select this color. All right. And after that, you can also change the size. If you want, you can even rotate this thing like this. Okay. And you can do some advanced things. So this is how this is done. I'll delete this thing. We don't want this. So I'll delete this entire section. Okay. You can right click and delete it like this, or if you want. Now, as you can see, we have to delete the blue section. We have to click on this X button on the blue section, but sometimes you're not able to do it. So to fix this thing, you can click on this option at the bottom left corner. You will see this navigator icon. Click on navigator. And here, as you can see, we have section, then we have column, inside column, we have the button. So this is the whole section. Now you can just select this section, right click on section and delete it. So if you're not able to click on that, you can use the navigator. Now let's start creating this section. So first of all, we'll click on this plus button. We have only one column, so we'll select single column. Now this is our title, discover your city. So I'll copy the title, come over here, click on the 9 dots icon to go back to elements, and I'll use the heading element for this. So I'll drag and drop the heading element. Now under title, whatever your title is, you can just type in that thing. So I'll type in discover your city and we'll make it center align. Now go to style and change the text color. Now, in fact, I'll do one thing. I'll change the text color later on, because as you can see, this is white. So we don't want this thing. We don't, if you change the text color to white, for example, this will disappear because the background is also white. So we'll change the text color later on. First, let's see the typography and all. So for the font family, we'll be using the Just font family throughout the website. That is going to be our primary font family. So under font family, you can search for Just, J-O-S-T. If no changes have taken place, because the default font family is already Just. Okay. So here, as you can see, now you can go ahead and increase or decrease this size as well. Now for this I want to make it and I want to keep it at 72. Obviously if you want you can make it bigger or smaller. You can also make it lighter at 100 as you can see, or maybe 300, or if you want to make it bolder at 900, you have all the options. I'll keep it at middle in 500, right? So we have this option. Then we have these options. Now before we do that, let me actually do one thing. Let me actually add this video in the background so that we can see, we can change the color of this thing to white. Okay, so we'll have to select the edit section. Again, I'm not able to click on that. To click on edit section, let me add a new section and show you. To click on edit section, you have to click on this 6 dots icon, edit section. As you can see, now it will see edit section. But because we are not able to do that, you can again use the navigator, click on section, you will see edit section at the left hand side. Now under this we have to do a few things. First of all, here as you can see under column gap, you can change this thing. By default it is extended. If you want, you can change this thing. Now we'll see these things later on. First come to style. We want to upload this video in the background. So you can again go to YouTube and search for any video, and you can copy the link of this video and you can upload that in the background. Just select the video element and enter the video link. Okay, whatever the video link is. If you want, you can also upload your video. Okay, so we can upload the video from here. Okay, let's do one thing. Let's go back to dashboard first. Click on media, which is over here at the top. And after that, click on add new. Let me upload that video if I have not already uploaded it. Let me search for that. Here it is. Let's upload this video. Now I don't recommend uploading the video on your own server. You can again, just simple thing to do is go to YouTube, search for any video, copy the video link, and after that you can just paste in this link under video link. And if you have uploaded this video on your server, you can copy the link from here. Okay, here as you can see is the video link. If you click on this video, file URL, copy it, come back over here, paste it under video link. Now you'll see the video playing in the background, but video is stopping over here. We want full width. So to do this thing, you have to go back to layout and stretch this section. Here as you can see, once you select this thing, once you select this stretch section, after that you have to select content with full width. Okay. Now if you still see a little bit space at the left hand side, then you can change the column gap to normal. And now as you can see, this is looking like this. Now let's also add some height. So you'll see the height option and you can select minimum height. So minimum, it should be at least 240. Okay, if you want, you can also keep it at 400. So this is the minimum height. Obviously you can have even more height. Now let's add this styling at the bottom. Okay, this divider at the bottom looks beautiful. So for that, we'll again go back to style and we'll select shape divider, and for bottom, so select shape divider bottom, and under this option you should see this option. If you select, you will see mountains, which is this. Now as you can see, this is how it is looking. Okay, now you can click on update. So always make sure to click on this update button so that your changes, whatever changes you have made, those are all saved. Now again, let's click on this text and now we can go ahead and change the color to white. Now as you can see, it looks better. Then after that, we have these options. So in this is basically just your simple counter. So for that, we'll use inner row or inner section. So drag and drop the inner section over here. By default, you will see 2 columns. We just need 1 column. So for the second column, right click on edit column and delete it. So we just need 1 inner column. Now inside this thing, we want to use the counter. So if you just search for counter, you will see this option. Okay, simple counter. Drag and drop it over here. Okay, this is how it is looking. Now if you see over here, the number is 20 and the title is cities. So I'll come over here. Under number, I'll type in 20, and under title, I'll type in cities. And after that, I'll give you a comma. Then after that, if you want, let's see what we have next. Then after that, we have to go to style and change the text color first of all to white. Okay, and also title color to white. Both are white. Now for number, let's see. We have to decrease the size because the number is pretty small. So typography, it is automatically already JAWSed. We don't have to do that, just to make sure. If you change this thing to JAWSed, nothing happens because the default font family is JAWSed. Now for this, I want to change this thing to 24 pixels and 500. Okay, a little bit lighter. And for the title, you can select the title, and for this size also I'll select 24. Okay, and after that we'll select few more options. For the title, margin right or left, you can type in this thing. If you want to add some margin, you can have this thing. So for this one, for margin left, I'll add 10 pixels. Okay, the reason I'm adding this is because now we are going to make it inline, and I want this is the thing, and margin left is, as you can see, this between we have this 10 pixels space. Okay, so this is what margin left 10 pixels is. Then after that, let's see what we have. Go to advanced, and then we have the positioning option, and we also have the width option. Now in the width we have to make it inline. Okay, select inline, and vertical align, make it center. Then after that we have the margin. So for margin, I'll add some margin at right. Okay, so maybe here we'll add 10 pixels. Now this one is for this space. Okay, after this thing we have this 10 pixel space. This is for that. Okay, now once you add this thing, you will again have to open the media folder and pages, and here you will see the CSS. Open the CSS file, and we have this simple CSS, 2 different lines, just 2-3 lines of CSS. Copy it, come over here and click on custom CSS and paste in this CSS like this. And now as you can see, this is now come in one single line. So simple CSS. Now we want everything in center, so you can click on this option, edit section, edit inner section, and select vertical align middle, and also okay, so content align and vertical align is fine. Now select this option, edit column, and under edit column we have to select this horizontal align. This also will be center, and now as you can see, this is perfect. Once you do this thing, you can now just duplicate this thing twice, so that this will save you some time. Now click on the second option, and here as you can see, 10 categories. So under number I'll type in 10, and title will be categories. Okay, then the third one. So for the third one we have 162 places. So for the third one I'll type in 162 places. Maybe you have 162 places listed. Then after that we have this search bar. Okay, so for that we'll again go back to this option and we'll search for search. In fact, we'll search for place search, which is this. Drag and drop it at the bottom. All right, now I just noticed that there is a lot of space over here between these two, so let's fix that thing. So select this option, edit inner section, advanced, and let's add some negative margin at top, so that this shifts at top. So I'll add negative -30 margin, or negative 30 pixels at top margin. Okay, now select this option. Okay, select this search layout, and we want layout number 2. Okay, so this is how it is looking under layout number 2. First, let's make it center. Everything will be center, and we don't want any title and these options, so we can get rid of the title. We also don't want to display popular cities, so get rid of that as well. Now go to style, and we have all these options. First of all, we'll make it in center. Let's bring it in center. Now what is the minimum width, maximum width that you want? You can select all these things. So maximum width, let's make it 540. If you want, you can even increase it like this. Okay, so whatever maximum width you want, you can set that thing. Then also we can also set maximum height and all these things. So maybe instead of 62 we can make it 72 if you want, or if you want you can even decrease this number. Instead of 62 you can make it maybe 52 or 50 or 55. Okay, so it all depends on you. So whatever size you want, you can select that size. So I'll type in 60 maybe. Okay, not 30, 60. All right, and I don't want any spacing, so spacing will be 0. Then finally, let's add some spacing at bottom. Here as you can see, we want some spacing at bottom and also some spacing at top. So again, select navigator, click on section, so that we have edit section. Okay, now select row padding and row padding for top and bottom. So for top I want for the top section I want 75, and for the bottom I want 150. Okay, and this is how it will look like. And I'll change the maximum minimum height to 200 or maybe 240. Now as you can see, this is looking exactly like the demo website. Okay, again let's come back over here, update this page. Right, now let's create our next section, which is this categories section. So this looks easy. So let's copy the title first, add a new section, and for this title we'll simply drag and drop the heading, paste in the title and bring it in center. Here as you can see, this is some color. If you want to see any color, if you want to know what the color is, you can just select this thing, or if you want, you can just bring your mouse cursor over here, right click and select inspect. Then after that you can see it over here at the bottom right corner, you have this option. This is the color code. You can copy the color code and you can come over here, paste in the color code over here. So under text color, and you can also save the color code for future use. So you can click on the create new color code and you can type in this color code. Okay, then after that you can also change the style. You can increase or decrease the sizing and all. Okay, then after that we can also do one thing. We need some spacing at bottom, as you can see, margin. So for that we'll go to advanced, and margin bottom will type in 30 pixels, right? and rest everything I think is looking good. Then after that we need these categories for places. So if you search for places categories, here it is, place categories, drag and drop it. Now you have to select what all categories you want to display, and you have to select. First of all, let's change the style. So instead of this we want to select circle 1. Okay, select this option circle 1, and after that you have to select the category. So first we have just created one category, I guess, restaurant, and let's see category number 2. Yeah, we have just created one, so that is the reason why we are able to see only one. But let me just select this thing multiple times, even if it is just one category. Then after that, what is the image size? So for this I want to keep it at 170 into 170. So you can type in 170 small x 170. Now what all things you want to display, icon and everything, you can select that thing. So I want to display icon as well, because as you can see we are displaying the icon, and after that we have to select the icon from here, I guess. So for restaurant you can search for that icon, or maybe let's search for glass icon. Here as you can see so many different icons. Maybe we'll select this icon, click on insert. For some other option you can select some other icon. Maybe I'll select this horse icon. Now once you have this thing, what all option you want, whether you want count, whether you want line image, you can select all this thing. We just want this icon count and direct search. Okay, these three options. Then we have the slider option. How many options you want to display? So here as you can see we are displaying 6 options in slider. So in slider we will select 6. Okay, here also will select 6. Okay, this is how it is looking. We'll fix it. Come over here, go to style. Now under style, first of all we have border radius. We have to make it 99 so that we get this circular thing. And after that, let's see what we have next. We have the title. So under title, first of all, we don't want any space. We don't want any space at top and bottom. And then we have the color, I guess. Yeah, we have the color. Let's select this white color. For icon as well, select the white color. And icon size, you can increase this thing to 32 or whatever number you want. Okay, and make sure this is center align. So under general, go to center align, and let's remove this background image and add some color. So for this, red color. For the item 2, maybe, so we'll select this color, and I think this is looking much better. Now let's select the final row. So select edit section. Okay, this option. And for top and bottom, let's add some spacing for padding. So top padding will add 60 and bottom will add maybe 50. Okay, now we have some spacing at top and bottom. Now you can update this page. All right. Then we have a next section. So we can do one thing. We can simply, just copy the entire section. Right click over here, click on copy, then scroll down and right click paste. So this will save us some time. I don't want this option, so I can delete it. Now for the title, it says trending business place. So I'll type in the title, but we don't have to design it. So this will save you some time. And over here, we have to select this option. We have to select the place section. Okay, if you search for this, right, we want to use this places option. Now what layout you want, how many places you want, all these options you can select, what categories you want, whether you want a slider or not. So you can select everything. Now for the layout, I want to select the layout number 2. Okay, so this is with all the extra details. And most importantly, go to slides, and here as you can see we are displaying 4 slides. So we'll select 4, both the options, and now it is looking much better. If you want, you can also make it 3 if you want, and rest everything is fine. We don't have to add spacing at top and bottom because we have copied the section, and so spacing is already added. The only thing that we want to do is we want to add this background color. So let me see what this background color is. Right click, inspect element, and you will see this is the background color, F7, F7, F7. So we'll select edit section, go to style, add this color as the background color, but we have to stretch this section because we want this thing to go to the entire section. So first of all, we'll select stretch section. Let's see. Okay, this is working. Okay, fine. Then let's see what we have next. We have the featured cities. Again, I'll do the same thing. I'll copy this entire section, paste it over here. So this will save you some time. Featured cities is the title. So we'll replace it with this title. Then after that, we have some text. So I'll add the text editor. Okay. And I don't want this 30 pixels spacing. So I'll remove the 30 pixel spacing, and I'll add this 30 pixel spacing below this text. Okay. Like this. Now let's select the text, and let's see what the text is. Alright, so simple text, and there's some spelling mistake over here. Let's fix this. Alright, let's bring it in center. Alright, the rest of everything I think is looking good, but if you want to do some changes, you can do that thing as well. Now we don't want this thing, so we'll delete it. And instead of this, we want to display different categories, okay, different cities. So we'll search for places again, and we'll select places categories. And instead of this, we want to display cities. So we'll search for cities, and we'll simply drag and drop it over here. Now again, for this also make sure to enable slider, and this is looking good. Go to slider option, how many you want. So we want 4. Okay, so select 4, because here as you can see we have 4 sliders, right? No background color or anything, so this is good. Update this page. Then we have this section, okay, who we are section. So for this we'll add a new row first of all, and inside this row we'll have to create inner row. So select this option, inner row, inside the main row, because here as you can see we have 2 different columns. Now with the left hand side, first we have the we have the heading. So drag and drop this option, add the heading, whatever heading you want, and the color is black color, I guess. Still, let's see this thing. Okay, it is 2D. You can also see the font size and everything, 36 pixels font size, font weight is 500. Okay, so we'll go to style, change the text color, also add the text in the global color, and 36 pixels 500, which is by default 500, so we don't have to do anything. Then we have this text. We'll copy this, and because this is regular text, we won't be using heading, we'll be using text editor. Okay, paste in this thing. If you want to change the color, this is also dark color, so if you want to change this color, maybe you can select, because we have saved that thing. If you click on the globe icon, you can see we have saved these options. Okay, so I'll select this one maybe and make it a little bit more lighter. Right, then after that you can also change this thing. You can increase the size and everything. If you want to see this thing, you can right click again, and you can see more details related to this, but you don't have to do this thing. We'll simply select this option, come over here. This is 18 pixels. I just wanted to show you that if you want to see those details, you can see it. You can also add some line height like this. So if you want more line height, you can add this thing as well. And finally at the bottom we have the button. So I'll simply drag and drop the button over here. Let's see, not here, in the left column. All right, the button says read more, so we'll type in read more over here. We can also redirect it to your about page. We have not yet created the about page, but once you create the about page in future, if you just type in about, you will see that link. If you select that page, you will be redirected to the about page. So make sure you fix this thing later on. The background color is black and the text color is white. Okay, so we'll go to style, and background color is black, so we'll select this 2D color. Text color is white, which is by default white, and border radius will type in 50 just to make it circular, right? And if you want to make this button a little bit bigger, you can increase the size of the text. Okay, maybe 18 pixels is looking good. Then we have to add this color in the background. Let's see what this color is. All right, so this is the color, and let's see the color code, exact color code. Or maybe we can do one thing. Let me get this option over here. It is F7FFF. Okay, F7, actually 4 Fs. So we'll come over here, select the main section. Okay, there is this inner section and the main section. We have to select the main section, go to style and add this color. Okay, as you can see, this color is now added. We also have to add the background image, this image, but we have to bring this background image at the right hand side. So we'll select this image. I think I have already uploaded it, maybe not. Let me search for that image. Here it is, open it. Once it is uploaded, you can just click on insert media, and we have to, first of all, I don't want this thing to repeat, so no repeat. Okay, and I want this thing at the center right. Okay, center right, like this. Now it is looking much better. Now let's stretch this section. So select stretch, and yeah, rest everything is looking good. Let's add some spacing from all sides, or wherever you want this spacing from. So instead of adding that spacing in the main section, I'll add this spacing over here. Okay, in this column. Okay, so we'll select this column, edit column, go to advanced, and under spacing, under padding, or you can add margin as well. I'll add padding. I'll add 110 from top and bottom, and 15 from left and right, like this. Okay, now again update it. If you see, This is how it is looking. All right. Then we have this section, testimonial section. Again, I'll do the same thing. Copy this section, paste it over here at the bottom. And we don't want this thing, so we'll delete it. Search for testimonial. I think it is not called testimonial over here. Well, let's search for that. Yeah, it is testimonial carousel. And I think this is the one, second one. Drag and drop it over here. Now under style, select style 3. Okay, you have this option as well. And under layout also, you can change the layout. There are many different options available. Okay, so here as you can see, where do you want your image? So I want my image at the left hand side. If you see this image, if you see this thing, image at the left, we have this thing, we have the text and everything. Then after that, slides, let's see, job title first, web design. So I'll just, okay, we cannot copy this thing. I'll have to type it. Web design is the job title. Then whatever the text is, then avatar. I think we have these images as well. Let's see. Yeah, let me upload this image. Open, insert media, and after that, whatever the name and position is, you can add this thing. In fact, okay, we don't have any job title actually. Let's delete this thing because this position is already given at the bottom. Then for carousel option, we just want 1. So 1 or 2. Okay, we want 2. So we'll select 2. Okay, side by side like this. Okay, and we have to do a lot of designing over here. Also, I think we can reduce the gap a little bit. Maybe let's reduce the gap to 20. And after that, I want this site option, site layout inline, because we don't want it top and bottom. We want this thing in one line. So make sure you select inline. Now go to style and let's start designing this thing. Now, first of all, we want the alignment at left hand side. We want everything at the left hand side. If you don't see, nothing happens under left, so don't worry. You can go to content and change this thing to left, so everything will be left. But first, let's see the box. Okay, let's first fix the box. Now for padding, I'll add 30 pixels padding from all sides for the box, and border also will select border of solid. If you see, this is how the solid border will look like. But you can change the color. You can make it lighter, and also you can add some circular. You can make the corners rounded, just like this here, as you can see. So let's do that thing. Border width will make it 1, very light. Border color, light gray color like this one. As you can see, light gray color. And after that, border radius, maybe 10 pixels, just a little bit. Okay, looking better. And then after that, we have the content. Now for the content, whatever style and everything you want, first of all, we want to make sure this is left. So that is done. Then we have the color for the title. So let's select, for this one, I want to select this color, 9A, 9A, 9A. Okay, for the title. Then after that, we have a text color. So for the text, we'll select this color, 5D, 5D, 5D. Okay, this will give you this color, a little bit lighter color. And after that, you can also change the size. I don't want this big. So we can edit this thing and we can change the size to 16 pixels. Okay, just type in 16 and make it lighter at 400. Okay, looking much better. Now for the name and this thing, again, everything will be 16 pixels. So select this, make it 16 pixels. Okay, and position is already 16. I guess it is looking good. Now for the image, if you want, you can increase the size of this image. Okay, first of all, spacing between image and all, so I'll make it 15. And for the size, we will increase this thing to 150. Okay, or maybe if you want smaller, you can change the size for that as well. And again, make sure to update the page. Now finally, let's see what we have. We want to add some extra space over here at the bottom. Okay, we have not that much space, so we can select this option, row option, and for bottom we'll make it 90 pixels. Okay, update this page. And finally, we have the blog section. So for that, again, I'll do one thing actually, because we have a background color, I'll copy this section. Okay, because here we have the background color. So copy this section, paste it over here. Title says from our blog. So we'll select this, replace the title, delete this thing, and whatever you want at the bottom. So for this, we want to use the blog element. So search for blog element. And this is the element that we want to use, blog element. Drag and drop it over here. Okay, we have not yet created any blogs, so that is the reason why we cannot see it. So if you come back to your dashboard, click on post. Let's create a blog post very quickly. Let me actually do one thing, open a blog post over here. just to see how a simple blog post looks like. First of all, make sure to delete the hello world blog post. We don't want this one, so delete this. Now, once you delete this thing, you can create your own custom blog post by clicking on this add new button. And first, let's click on this. Let's select this option. This is our title. And after that, we have whatever the content is. So I'll paste in the content at the bottom. Now, once you paste in that thing, you have to create a category. So here, as you can see, this is under tips and tricks categories. So click on post at the right hand side and click on add new categories and just type in this category name, click on add new category. Okay. And after that, we also have to upload some featured image. So maybe let me select some image. Maybe let me just select this image as my featured image. Click on set featured image. All right. Rest everything is good. Just publish it. And if you open this in a new tab, here as you can see, this is how your blog post will look like. All right. And this is how it is looking over here. And again, if you come back to this page and refresh it, let's see what happens. Let's go at the bottom, and here as you can see, you have your blog post. If you want, you can do some changes. You can also change the style, grid style or list style. Okay, you can select these options. You have all these options over here. Okay, I just want to update this page. I think with this, the home page is now 100% completed. We can come back to the dashboard now. Okay, in fact, one thing was left actually. Come back to Elementor again. Once you complete this page, you have to make sure that this is 100% mobile and tablet friendly, because normally once you create using Elementor, website looks a little bit different on mobile and tablet. So let's fix this thing, very important. So to see how this website will look on a mobile or a tablet, you can click on this responsive mode icon at the bottom left. Now let's start with tablet. Select tablet. The first section is looking amazing. No need to do any changes. Second section, as you can see, is not looking that great. So first we'll select this thing. Now there is one very simple thing that you need to fix. You don't have to do any changes over here. Just go to slider option and under slider make it 4. Okay. Now as you can see, automatically fixed. So only the slider settings we have to change. Here also edit this thing, go to slider. Instead of this, make it 3. Okay, now as you can see, looking better. If you want, you can even make it 2. Okay, whatever looks good to you, just select that thing. Here also, same thing, slider option. Instead of 4, make it 3. Okay, again, make it 3. All right. Then, yeah, rest everything is good. Update it. Now let's see the mobile phone. So if you see the mobile phone, again, top section is looking good. This is looking really bad. So we'll fix this thing. Edit this. Slider option will make it 2. Okay, for both the options, and looking much better. Or maybe even if 2 is also looking big, you can just make it 1. Okay, you have that option as well. But you can do it. You can do one thing. You can make it 2, and you can decrease the size and everything a little bit. So go to style. So title, for example, was we can decrease the title a little bit, maybe 15 pixels. All right. Icon, instead of 32, we'll make it maybe 30. Yeah, rest everything I think is looking good. Select this option. We'll make 1. We want to display only 1. This also I think 1 or maybe 2. Let's see 2 first. Yeah, we can display 2. Okay, so make sure you fix this thing. The rest everything's looking good. Update this page. Now it is completed. Now we can exit this thing, come back to your dashboard. Right, so now let's create different pages like our about page and contact page. These pages are left, but we don't have to create it. I just wanted to show you how to use Elementor. So I hope now you know how to use that thing. Okay, we have created in one entire page using Elementor. Now you can follow the same process. I'll just give you the files. You can import it and create these websites or these pages. So come back again to your dashboard. I'll give it a title. First click on add new. Let's start with the about page. So let's give it a title of about us. Publish this page. Click on edit with Elementor. Once this is published and once you get the notification, click on edit with Elementor. And over here you have to click on this option, add template. Click on my templates. And first of all, let me show you what you have to import. So if you go to media folder, you have this option pages. And under this, as you can see, about page, contact page, and also the footer. So we'll select this thing, import this page. Okay, go to pages, import the about page template first. Click on enable and import. Now once it is done, let's import all the pages first. Import the contact page, open it. Right, and finally also import the footer. This is not a page, this is your footer. We'll see how to fix this footer, how to do some changes on this footer. Now because we're creating the about page, we'll select this about and insert this template. And you'll see this entire page will be created for you just like this. All right. And obviously if you want to do some changes, for example, if you want to change this image, we already know, you just click on this image and replace it with some other image. Maybe let's use, okay, you can use any other image you want. Okay. Then with instead of this text, if you want some other text, you can just replace these text. Okay. So pretty easy. So this is your about page. Once you update this page, come back again and let's create our contact page. So come back, give it a title of contact us. So click on add new and under title type in contact or contact us, and after that publish it. Click on edit with Elementor. Once it is successfully published, click on edit with Elementor. Now again click on add template, go to my templates, and this time select the contact us template, import it or insert it. And here as you can see, this is already created for you. You just need to do some changes. For example, instead of this phone number, just click on this thing. Instead of this phone number, just enter your own phone number like this. All right. And similarly, instead of this address, enter your own address, and everything will be done. We already have this thing. If this contact page does not show for you, contact form does not show for you, click on this thing. You'll see a shortcode like this. Come back to your dashboard, click on contact. In fact, we have to change the style of this contact form. So edit this contact form and delete everything which is given over here. So delete everything. Now again go back to media folder, and here you will see the contact form. Open it, copy everything, paste it over here, click on save. Now you'll see this shortcode over here. If for you this does not work properly, and if you don't see anything, copy this shortcode that you see over here, and just come over here and paste it. Now as you can see, this is how it will look like. Update this page. All right, so this is also done. Again, exit this page. Now before we see the footer and header, first we'll have to create different menus. Okay. First of all, as you can see, there is this menu, canvas menu. This is your canvas menu at this side. Then after that, we also have this menu in the website. Okay, this is another menu. We have to create this menu as well. So let's see how we can do that. So for that, again, come back to your dashboard. And over here to create a new menu, you have to hover over appearance and click on menus. Let's first create this menu. Okay, this canvas menu. So I'll name it canvas. Click on create menu. Then after that, we'll simply select what all links. So I want the home page, about page, contact, dashboard page, and maybe I want these 3-4 pages, maybe even profile and packages page. Okay. And after that, I think we have to tick mark main mobile menu. Let's see. Come over here, refresh this page, and let's click on this. And now as you can see, this is working. Now let's create one menu over here, just like this pages thing. So for that, we'll click on this link, create a new menu, and I'll name it main menu, or you can name it anything you want. I'll just name it main menu. Click on create menu, and after that, again, what all links you want. So home. Oh, again, you can add different links at different places. I'm just showing you, like, this is how it is done. And yeah, maybe these 4 or 5 pages. And this time we have to tick mark, I think, main menu. Let's see. Come over here, refresh it. Okay, not main menu. We have to select primary menu. Again, let's try it. Okay, actually, we have to select main menu, but we don't have to do it like this. We have to bring everything under one option. So we have to select custom link. Under URL, you have to type in hashtag, and under text, you have to type in pages. Click on add to menu. Now bring this pages at top and bring everything under pages like this. Click on save menu again. Come over here, refresh it. And now as you can see, we have pages, and this is how it is looking. Now let's see the footer. Okay, we have not yet created the footer. So let's see how we can fix the footer. So to create the footer, you have to again come back to your dashboard, and let's see what we have. In fact, let's do one thing. Let's click on customize. We also have to do some changes in the header. Like here, as you can see, the header menu looks different. So if you want to do some changes in the header, you can click on header. And if you want to make it sticky, you can tick mark this thing. So even if you scroll down, the header stays with you. Similarly, if you want to hide the search bar in the home page, you can select this thing. Now there will be no search bar in the home page because you already have this search bar over here. So if you want to do this thing, you can do it. If you want a different type of search bar instead of this one. Instead of this simple one, if you want some other search bar, you can change the layout. Now as you can see, header search bar will change. Then after that, you can also control this search bar or this search form max width and all the other things. So maybe max width, let's make it let's make it 400. If you hide controls, as you can see, this is how it will look like. So you can do some changes. So here logo width and all these things you can do. And similarly, if you don't want to show destinations over here, you can untick destination. If you don't want to show icon cart, okay, so we can untick that thing as well, and this will disappear. And after that, you can click on publish. So we have this option. Now for the blog page, let's actually do one thing. Come back over here, click on pages. We have not yet created the blog page. Actually, we should have created the blog page first, and after that we should have created menus and everything. But you can fix this thing. Click on add new. Let's give it a title of blog. So in this page, it will display all the pages. Just publish it. Now it's time to set this page. So come back and under appearance, under settings, click on reading, and under post page, select the blog page and save changes. Now again, come back over here and let's select the blog page layout. So click on blog. I cannot show you that page. So basically we have the blog archive page. If you want to make some changes, how this will look like, you can do it from here. Okay, then let's see what we have. In fact, let me show you that blog page, because before that, let's see the footer. Okay, let's see how this footer is created. We already have the footer, so we can come over here, click on footer, and make sure footer 1 is selected. Okay, even if it is selected, it will not show, but let's see how we can fix this thing. So we can come over here, click on templates, because we have imported this template. So click on templates. Okay, once you click on templates, you are automatically redirected to pop-ups. We have to click on save templates, and we have to go to section. Let's again come back to save templates. If you don't see this thing, you can click on published. You will see everything. Here, as you can see, footer 1, this is the one that we want. Now click on edit with Elementor. And here, whatever changes you want to do, you can do those changes. So here, as you can see, this is the logo. Instead of this logo, if you want some other logo, you can do that. Instead of this text, if you want to type in some other text, instead of these two buttons, you can change that thing. Now, instead of this about us link or other link, so if you're typing in about us, make sure you enter your about us page link over here. So if you search for about us, you will get the about us link. And similarly, if it is some other page, similarly, if you want to change this thing, you can easily do this. Similarly for this thing as well, instead of UXP or studio, I'll type in blog dude. Okay, click on update. Now once you click on update, they will ask you to add a condition. Click on add condition, and we want to display this footer on the entire website. So make sure entire site is selected and click on save and close. Now it will now it will show. If you refresh this page, you will see the footer page will now show over here. If you scroll down, as you can see, we have the footer. Let's see if there is anything left. Typography, color, everything is fine. Layout we have seen. Yeah, rest everything is fine. Just cut this thing. Finally, let's again come back to the dashboard. Let's see the theme settings. Okay, if there is anything left. Under appearance, click on theme options. And I don't think anything is important over here. Additional files we have seen. Now for listing settings, let me go back over here to the home page. So if you see the listing page, or basically the search page or the archive page, this is the grid style. If you want the list style, you can select the list style as well, and this is how the list style will look like. Okay, so if you want, you can select list style from here. Now for the listing card, layout 2 is selected. If you want, you can change this thing. So this is all related to designing. Add place we have seen, I guess. So under the add place option, if you click on add place, if you want to hide something, if you don't want to display maybe social network or anything like that, you can come over here and you can hide that thing. Okay, this is hide submit form fields. So you can hide that thing if you want. And the rest, search filter, enable or disable any filter on the search page. If you again go back to search page, as you can see, price, city, categories, these are all the filters. If you want to also enable open time for filtration, you can do that thing. Price, format, currency, make sure you select the currency sign. Okay, and make sure whatever currency sign you have selected is the same currency that you have selected in WooCommerce. Okay, so this is also important. maps we have seen, payments we have seen, right? Alright, so basically everything we have seen, nothing else is left. And with this tutorial is also 100% completed. I hope you guys find this tutorial helpful. If you find this tutorial helpful, if you want to watch more useful videos like this one, make sure to subscribe and click on the bell icon. If you like this video, give a thumbs up to this video, share it with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, whatever social media platform you use. And throughout the video, if you have any doubts, any comments, any suggestions for me, you can always leave them in the comment section below. And finally, thank you so much for watching this video. See you in the next one.